Rory was on DraftKings, pick 6. Luka, Kyrie.
It's a good pick.
Over on everything.
I would say so. 2 of them together.
Rebounds, points, assists. Luka's going to cover you.
I'm taking the over.
Download the new DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code RoryMall for a shot at huge cash prizes. That's code RoryMall only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 18 plus in most eligible states. Age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. Pick 6 not available in all states, including but not limited to Connecticut and New York. For up-to-date list of states, visit dkng.co/pick6states. Void where prohibited. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
And started smoking, so now I'm getting high. But if it was 13 dicks,
don't blame it though. Don't do that.
What's the average dick?
Because weed smoking ain't never wanted to make me want to calculate inches of dick. I don't even know why you got your phone out right now.
Well, it's calculated.
Put your phone away.
Calculated.
Put your phone away.
What's the average length?
Put your phone away. You're asking me crazy shit right now.
We're not gonna solve for X.
Yeah, like, what does he talk about? Weed smoke ain't never made a nigga want to multiply dicks. Like, put your calculator away.
Math.
Put your fucking calculator away, bro.
No worry and mouth.
Can you recite the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, in.
I know that word. Fuck him up.
Yeah, with liberty, and justice for whites.
I remember.
Yeah, that's when the ADHD kicks in. He's like,
He said invisible.
Invincible.
I definitely said invisible.
Invincible.
For most of middle school, for sure.
Yeah. What the hell is indivisible?
That was
can't
like
divide it.
That was some Nazi Germany
don't tell
shit.
me that when I'm in first grade.
No one explained that entire poem to me.
Oh,
like we just memorized it.
Yeah.
That's like
propaganda.
That's like some Catholic church.
How we had to do that every day in grade school, like
at
the beginning of the school. That's not that's sick.
They don't do that anymore.
Hand over your heart too.
Kids ain't doing that no more.
I don't even think kids know that now.
They don't even put the flag in the classroom anymore.
Really?
I mean,
you giving more principles to run on.
No,
Really?
first of all,
I was teaching in Chicago.
Chef G already took his rollout. Maul is cooked.
How am I cooked? I ran so these niggas could fly. I was taking shells back in 2020. Rory, you were there when the internet was shitting on me in 2019 and 2020.
They still are, thank God.
Now look at us. Look at the Bronx. 30,000 strong. Huh? Come on, man.
Everyone there is either from Westchester or Long Island.
I don't care where they're from.
And then it was Chef G.
They never thought they would see it happen. They never thought they'd see the day. I was so mad we had to work that day. I would have been there.
No, you wouldn't have.
What? Rory, you're crazy if you think I wasn't going to go out there. I came in and told you that. I said, Rory, I'm so mad we got to work today.
For those that don't know, for some reason, Trump was in the Bronx. Who would you have went to that rally with?
Oh, I got a few of my homeboys went. Yeah, a few of the homies went.
For what, though? To support or see if the hoes was out there? Like
they supporting Trump.
You probably thought Chef G said something on that stage, too, huh? You thought that was profound.
I just thought it was...
He rehearsed that in the mirror mad times, too.
That's
Can we
fine.
just play a little bit of it?
Shout out to Chef G. Shout out to Sleepy Hollow. You know what I'm saying? That was a great look for them. Great fucking look.
All right, what happened to Lil Pump after he did this look?
No. Don't try to step on Chef G and Sleepy Hollow with Little Pump. See? They always try to don't do that. Let Chef G and Sleepy Hollow have their moment.
Oh, I have nothing bad to say about them because I have to live in New York City.
Yeah. Shout out to Chef G and Sleepy Hollow. See, y'all didn't think they would be on stage with Trump. Y'all didn't think they would be at a rally with Trump supporting. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the tides is changing a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I feel like Chef G and Sleepy Hollow really...
Yeah.
When I want
they're almost like a full
advice,
moon the way they move the tides.
Yeah.
Should we play some of this?
Sure.
I want to hear Trump's rollout.
Is rapper Chef G. Does everybody know Chef? Where is Chef?
Of course,
G?
everyone knows.
Where's Chef?
Where is he?
Where is he?
Where's my African American?
There he is.
Come on up, fellas. Rapper Sleepy Hollow.
Sleepy Hollow.
That should be, if he makes Joe Biden's new nickname
Come on up here, fellas.
this is a good PR move.
If Sleepy Hollow doesn't sample that in the song,
Come on, man.
Oh, he already did.
That's his artist
Are
tag.
you kidding me?
Like,
I'm sure they have a joint album on Friday
Absolutely.
with all Trump interludes.
That's a great look for them, though, man.
President Trump, man.
Oh, man.
One thing I want to say.
Bombing.
One thing I want to say. They always gonna whisper your accomplishments and shout your failures.
Right.
Profound.
Trump gonna shout the wins for all of us.
That's right.
Doing this and getting no reply is. You guys think I've bombed at our live shows?
Stop.
Y'all hate.
This is how you bomb.
First of all, the lighting is bad.
Make America great again.
Yo, listen, man. I just want to listen. I'm on record. 2019. You know. Listen, man. I paved the way for the homies to do this. You know what I'm saying?
That's
It was
what I
me.
like those teeth. I want to find out where you did. I got to get my teeth like that.
Do you see?
I want that to happen to me.
I want that to happen to me. You hear Trump? This is the sickest shit ever.
It's your fucking
That's the
man,
presidential candidate.
He's gonna win.
He's gonna fucking win.
Can grills just happen to you?
Yo,
yeah.
I want that to happen to me.
I want that to happen to me.
Yo, man,
Oh my
this is the
God.
funniest shit in the world, man. I want that to happen to me.
I know they're gonna kill us and say that, y'all, this isn't funny. Like this, he's really gonna become
It
the
is
president
funny.
again.
Man,
You
shut-
gotta laugh. Y'all
Anybody
gotta
that's
laugh,
man,
bro.
fuck them niggas that's always in the comments. You don't know the agenda you're put. Shut the fuck up and eat my dick. Who gives a fuck what you talking about, man? We vote for Trump. Fuck Biden.
I was on board with you for a while. I was about to do the Chef G shit, but then,
Man, y'all
then you
not
took
voting.
it with
Y'all not voting for Biden. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. There's no way you voting for Biden again, Rory. There's no way.
Oh no, I'm going back to being part of the problem.
Oh, you're
I'm not going to vote.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Rory's side. They both can suck my dick.
You not
But I'm
voting
not-
either?
This is not a we support Trump
Oh
podcast.
man, see,
Definitely
no,
not.
A no vote
But
is a
I am
vote for
laughing at
Trump.
this
What they told me when I didn't vote in 2019.
A vote for- oh, yeah,
no
no
vote
vote
is
is a
a vote for Trump. Fucking welcome to the team, fellas. No vote is a vote for Trump. Fuck it, man.
To Maul's point, we are inching closer. But
Yo, I don't know why y'all only fighting it for the comments. Y'all not fighting it for morals and
what are you
and all of
talking
that.
about?
Well, I mean, you know,
I still get killed to this day for saying on the podcast, I'm not voting for Trump or Hillary. I still get killed to this day. For
But
that
I'm
clip.
saying y'all voted for Biden, man.
I did, yeah. You're
Y'all
right.
fucked up the country. It's your fault.
No, because you guys pressured me
No,
into
it's
voting.
your fault.
After you
It's
shamed
your
me
fault.
for not voting when it was Trump and Hillary because I thought both of them were
I
pieces
did.
of shit,
I did.
and I didn't have the I didn't have the
vote
same
either.
energy
I
for
didn't- I
Hillary
didn't
in
vote
London.
either.
Let's
I
keep
didn't
it a
vote
buck.
either, and I still shamed you. I didn't vote either, and I told Rory he wasn't shit for not voting. That's the beauty of politics. We can all be on the same side and act like we not.
And this is how full of shit I really am because I hated on Hillary so much. She walked right past Julian and I in London, and we both went, "Ooh, is that a Birkin?"
She had a blue gator skin Birkin. That shit was hard.
Yeah.
I don't keep the same energy at all.
Guess who paid for that burger?
Us.
Exactly.
That's right. I want to see it in person. That shit's
Should have took
hard.
it. You should have snatched it from him.
Nah, I would never.
Said, give it back.
and we would have never got Julian back. But I mean,
Give it
you know.
back.
Yo, snatching Hillary Clinton's purse in London,
Yeah.
In front of my friend. Like
that would have been the way to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give it back. Fuck it. We paid for it.
Red Pill YouTube would love us
Yeah.
if I
Why
took
not?
took
That
her
might have been
purse.
our big break.
Me dying.
If he dies, he dies.
They would throw me in that resort with Ryan Garcia.
Calling that a resort is hilarious.
Listen, man, I just think it's dope that Trump really came to the Bronx, man. That was fire.
I'm happy for you.
Is
Paul.
that fire?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, Bill Clinton had an office in Harlem.
Still there?
Ooh,
Still there.
so close to the people.
Nobody cares about that office.
What do you mean? It's actually beautiful.
Fuck that office.
What are you basing that off of?
Fuck the office? I just
Yeah.
feel like saying fuck the office. I'm to base it off shit.
But it's a really nice office.
I don't give a fuck.
And it's a museum. It's like it's a private collection. It's a beautiful.
Clinton belongs in
There's a
museum.
moon rock in there.
There's a what?
A rock from the moon.
Isn't that
From-
like a type of weed?
A rock
From Area 51 where they shot it.
a rock from the moon.
That's a Nevada rock.
rock-
No, you do know. Look,
That rock
I'm
is-
with you. I'm full. No. Because Rory, I'll shoot you some.
That
I'm
rock is
with
from
you.
Central
I'm with
Park,
you on the
man.
conspiracy. I don't think people have ever been on the moon. I'll die on that hill. But we have sent robotics up to the moon to receive samples. So therefore,
and a rock
that is
just
a
happens
rock
to be
sample.
in former president.
So what
Clinton's
he
office.
would do is because I learned a lot when I went to. I've been there a few times. He would put it in the middle of his conference table, and when he was arguing with other world leaders, and they were like going over petty shit, he would stop the room and point at that rock and said, "Look what we were able to accomplish. Like we can whatever we're doing in this room isn't the end all be all. We've been to
Oh,
the moon."
Nino Brown did that in New Jack City. He pointed to the rock and said they came back for the base. He did the same
Do you
shit.
think he had that moon rock there when he was making decisions on Haiti?
Yo, Robert Townsend did that in fucking Media Man, and y'all didn't call him a hero. Now Clinton does it. He's pointed to the rock. Look what we were. Robert Townsend did the same shit in Media Man.
I don't even believe the robots made it to the moon.
No, because there's video footage of that, like real footage.
Yeah.
Peach can make that tomorrow.
Yeah. He'll put my face there too.
Yeah. Me and Rory could be on the moon tomorrow if we leave it up to Peach. What are we talking about here? Nobody went to the fucking moon. But you know who came to the Bronx? That's the second best thing. May not make it to the moon, but Trump made it to the Bronx. That's pretty big, man. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to President Trump. Shout out to Sleepy Hollow and Chef G. That's a big look for them, man. No matter how much we joke about it, that is dope for them to be at that campaign or at that whatever you want to call
Hasn't
it.
helped.
So
I'm in a holiday feeling mood,
they're aware they're being used and they just don't care.
Oh, we're all being used.
Why is that a big look for them?
Who's looking?
Trump's never every artist that has
You think their
Trump,
streams went up?
Trump is one of the most famous faces on the planet. No matter how much,
Okay, but it's negative.
no matter how much, no, it's not. To you, it's negative. But no matter how much,
every artist that supported Trump publicly has not helped their career. I know Roy mentioned Lil Pump earlier. Where's he been? Chrisette Michele. We always clown on her career ended after she jumped out for Trump. Like no artist that's come out for Trump has never boosted their career.
Julian, I don't know if you noticed, but every artist has supported Trump before he ran for president.
Different time.
Every one of these niggas have stayed at the Trump Towers.
Different time.
I'm just saying. They've all supported
I've
him.
stayed at the Hilton before. I don't agree with their family.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
We've
Like,
stayed at hotels.
None of that shit matters is basically what I'm saying.
I'm saying I don't think any of their streams went up. All the people that support Trump are not going on Spotify now and going, well, let me look up this Sleepy Hollow
Go
guy.
from Morgan Wallen to Chef G.
Y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know
benefited
that.
Trump to get eyes from a specific community to watch that.
He was in the Bronx. Whether Chef G and Sleepy Hollow was there, he had the eyes of that specific community already.
Okay, so what clip have you seen
I promise-
besides him dancing or that on your timeline?
I don't, bro.
There would be no clip of
You
he's
talking
just
about
in the
a
Bronx.
clip. I'm talking about the people that actually showed up. There was 30 to 40,000 people in the Bronx, bro, for President Trump. I don't care where you want to say they from. I don't care what part of the city you want to say they came in from. That is a big
They said he was
thing.
inflating the crowd.
You think there was 30,000 people in that park?
They said he inflated the crowd by a lot.
See, that's why I don't fuck with Rory. He showed me a picture last Thursday. He showed me a picture
Which was a
of
fake
that rap.
which was a fake picture, which I later found out.
Oh my God. Now it's a fake picture. So how many people was out there?
Not 30,000 fucking people.
Okay. All right. It's not hard to get 30,000 people in a park.
Okay, so contrary to the claim that
Especially
there
not
were
for Trump.
25,000 people showed up, the campaign only had a permit for 3,500 people. And
So-
the park that it was in can hold fewer than 20,000 people.
So because you believe that?
Well, yeah, I'm going to go with the
Yeah,
permit
of
and the
course you
size
are.
of the park.
Of course you
yeah,
are.
I think
That's what they
probably-
do. That's why I love this politics shit. He gonna find something to support his part, and I'm gonna say what I want to say. That's the beauty of this shit. You can't prove how many people was out there.
No, you're right. That looks like 30,000 people right there.
Right there. You're right. My
But
bad.
that's
My
not
bad,
a,
Ma. I owe you
but
an
that's not a
apology.
fake picture though. But that's not a. You just showed me. You see
It
what I'm
wasn't even
saying?
the same park.
Ah, see, but this is what I'm saying with y'all. Y'all
This is
always
the New
moving the
York Post.
goalposts.
This is literally the
Oh
people
my
that
God.
throw
What does
Trump
that
all
mean?
the time, and they're telling the truth about the crowd
Oh, my
size.
God.
I could tell from the angles when Chef G went up there, there was a
The
lot
angles.
of walking room.
The angles. I could tell from the angles. Yo, why y'all mad that Trump had the people come out in the Bronx, man?
He had some people. That's not a small crowd either. I'm just saying there's no reason to
You
lie
are playing
about it.
politics right now by changing the conversation we're trying to have.
No, I'm not.
We're
I
saying
just
there was
think it's
not
funny that-
30,000 people.
I
I
just
think
think that it's funny
y'all
that
are
Trump was in
missing.
the
Like,
park.
do y'all know how much 30,000 people? Like,
Definitely
Insane.
not that.
like 30,000 people is insane.
That's like that's the garden.
Insane.
Okay.
It's okay, Maul. It's
Listen,
fine.
man, we
Like,
got-
look,
listen,
30,000's
man.
a lot. 10,000's also a lot. They said
Listen,
it's
bro.
closer to 10.
Listen,
That's
all
good.
I'm
Good
saying
for
is, that's a great look for Chef G and Sleepy Hollow to be on that stage.
Okay.
That's all.
And we disagree.
Coming from where they come from, their history, their background, I'm pretty sure those guys never thought they would be on that stage with Trump.
Never thought they'd be used.
Yeah, they never thought they'd be used on Fox News.
But shit, they're being used by their label. Why not be used by Trump?
Listen, I think Hillary Clinton used Pusha T. Like, I'm not making this a Republican thing. I think entertainers get used. And Sleepy Hollow and Chef G got used in the Bronx. The Bronx got used.
Yeah,
Okay.
they used your hood.
That's all right. We've been used for worse. It's all good.
Did he check in with you?
Nah. Trump good. He good in the Bronx. He ain't got to check in. He
I
come
thought it was
to
a
the Bronx.
no-fly zone.
Nah, he come to the Bronx. Trump is good in the Bronx. He come to the Bronx whenever he want. Trump is a New Yorker. He come to New York whenever he want. He ain't got to check in.
He never claims New York.
Who?
Trump.
Well, I mean,
All right,
he
Julian,
did
that's
up
wild.
until he became a Republican.
I'm saying until he started becoming political, then he's Mr. Florida, Mr. Man of the People. He's a New Yorker.
He's in New York.
He is. I'm saying he doesn't claim it because it's bad for his image because it goes against everything that he talks about.
Mm.
Man, Trump is from Hillside.
Yo, man, I just can't wait for this election. I think this election is going to be amazing. I can't wait for the debate. We talked about the debate coming out. Is it June what?
I don't think that shit is happening.
Why? Why do you don't think it's happening?
I think the deflection off the drug test thing, that's going to be something. Remember when Floyd and Pacquiao went for like 5 years debating like, oh, we're going to do this fight.
Yeah.
They're going to do those moves.
Nah,
It's always going to be something from one side.
I think the debate is going to happen.
There's two scheduled, June 27th and September 10th. I'm going to be in D.C. for that first one. So that'll be fun.
Are you going?
No, my brother's getting married that weekend.
Oh, great weekend to get married.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. that the
Great
speech
time.
is the night before the wedding.
Great fucking time to get married.
It's a holiday, man. Holiday pod. We just... I can already see Demaris rolling her eyes right now.
Listen, I want to hear about how you were I heard you were like wiggling in your seat at the Terrace Martin and James Fauntleroy show.
You was wiggling in your seat. Why?
Rory and I had a mandate.
Yuck.
It was kind of yuck.
It's gross. Y'all two niggas went to go see Jazz together?
Yep.
We had drinks
Couldn't
before that.
find a good babysitter, and clearly we've had some issues.
Yeah,
Judging by my daughter's
more
broken leg.
babysitters, Yeah.
So I brought Julian instead. He was Kia.
Okay.
Oh, well, all right. That's nope. You don't need to go that far.
So y'all went on a mandate to go see Terrace Martin and was James Fauntleroy?
Yeah.
So y'all went
Blue
to go
Note
see
residency.
Terrence Martin and James Fauntleroy at their Blue Note residency here in New York City. Shout out to the two legends, Terrace Martin and James Fauntleroy.
I called Demaris afterwards, like the next day, not that night, because I ended up going. Rory and I briefly went out after that show to another event. We had a whole little night together. It was very fun.
Oh, so y'all was like, did y'all like hug at the end of the night?
Well, all right. Let's go back to last week.
Gay.
Last time we recorded, afterwards, Demaris was giving me a lot of shit about going to the Blue Note, James and Terrace, all this like, oh, what the fuck? You're not going to get all of us in this. And I'm like, you don't even really want to go.
I did want to.
Then on Saturday, I'm on the phone with her and Julian. I'm like, yo, I'm about to send names. Like, what's up? You coming? I don't want to go to that shit.
That's not what happened.
Exactly
Don't
what
do
she
that.
said.
Don't
That's
do
exactly
that.
what
No,
happened.
because they listen to this podcast and that's disrespectful. That's not what I said. I had to go. Me and Julian were supposed to be hosting a party the next day. I said, I cannot go out 3 days in a row. I can't do that. So go.
Well, don't guilt trip me because like I really felt bad leaving this podcast that
before me and Julian got booked to do that party.
Mhm.
I did want to go. I planned on going, but I know myself. I'm not going to be able to go out 3 days in a row. I'm not built like that. But anyway, you ended up taking Julian.
I'm built different.
Yeah. Built like a psychopath.
So we get there. There's two shows, early and late show. We get right at the end of the early show. We go to the green room. First person I see, Terrace Martin, starts saying, your man's scared. Where's he at?
Talking shit immediately.
FaceTime your man right now.
Oh, about me?
Yeah.
He said I was scared. What was I?
Says you shook.
Of what? Yo, why niggas?
Because if you look at it, right?
Yo, Terrace is the one
it's-
guy I've been waiting to talk to. He's the one person I've been waiting to talk to.
In the split of social media perceptions, it was you on the OVO side and then DJ Head and Terrace on the TDE side.
Mhm.
You guys were both the representations.
Mhm.
He said, FaceTime Maul right now. He took my phone. First face Maul saw was his.
Yeah.
Maul put his phone down.
You tried to hang up.
He
No,
was
I didn't.
scared.
You tried to hang
See,
up.
He lying. No, I didn't. I laughed. I smiled. I said, Terrace, how are you doing? Good to see you. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
different energy.
Yeah, like I got, you know what I mean? And then I said, yo, you're the one guy. Terrace is the one guy that I've been waiting to sit and debate with. He's the one guy. Because first of all, I respect his musical knowledge. But then the fact that, you know, he's West Coast. You know, it's a little sauce in there.
Mm.
Kendrick is his guy. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, this is a guy that I want to debate with. You know what I mean? I like debating with guys that know what the fuck they're talking about.
So that was the first night. Last night, on Sunday, I go to the show again and I text Maul twice. Yo, I'm gonna go to the show again tonight if you want to come.
Mm-hmm.
Maul, yo, I'm gonna stay in the house and just watch the game. Like, I'm a little nervous. I don't even really
It
want to see
stops.
Terrace like
It
that.
stopped
Nah,
that.
that sound like
it stopped
mom.
that. No, it don't. It stopped that. I'm chilling in the crib watching the game. That's where it stops at.
If you really want to debate, like you had a second opportunity
You had
last
3
night.
nights.
No, he's here too.
You're not a Mavs fan like that.
Nah, I told y'all I'm rooting for Kyrie, so I had to watch that game. But nah, I told Terrace, I said, yo, how long you in town? He said, I'm here till he said Tuesday, Wednesday.
We gonna link him after this.
I said, all right, cool. I said, so we got time to catch up and chop it, man. We got time to catch up and chop it. But shout out to Terrace Martin and James Fowler. How was the show?
It was incredible. I mean, James rarely does live shows, so like that in itself was some unicorn shit.
Yeah.
Even see James perform. But
Mhm.
yeah, it was great. It's interesting.
Were there more gay couples in there besides y'all, or was it just like
Nah, just Rory.
okay?
I felt for them though. I don't know if it was Memorial Day weekend or Julian and I were just discussing the Blue Note. I guess I've gone for such specific shows. I've never realized that place like is just a tourist attraction.
Oh yeah.
Like people legitimately will just go there because they see a line and it's Blue Note
the Blue
shit.
Note.
It's a brand
So-
name.
Yeah.
I felt for Terrace on the first show I saw because like you're performing with people that don't even speak English
Mhm.
and trying to have like a jazz moment and talk about To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah.
They're like, they pimp animals out here?
It's like
Yeah.
it's rough with certain crowds. Like I bomb in front of a crowd that likes us.
Yeah.
I could never imagine just doing it to some people that just showed up.
They don't
like,
even know who you are.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much the M&M store in Times Square. Like
Mhm.
it's just people like, oh, I saw this on TripAdvisor.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yo, seeing
And then
James
Terrace is like
on-
really
on-
getting deep about stuff, and I'm like, this person next to us does not even speak English.
just play the music.
Yeah,
Just
that
play the
shit is
fucking
rough,
music.
man.
2 moments of praise and then an observation. My favorite thing is seeing Rory around like people that he idolizes because he gets extremely uncomfortable and quiet.
And gets redder than he already
And he
is.
just gets like kind of just like shies away. Like he's just like, you could tell he's just like happy to be there. So like James is like the nicest guy ever. And I think he's amazing. But Rory, like that's his Kanye.
Yeah.
So like it's a different level
Wait,
of
hold on.
praise.
James Fowler being your Kanye is fucking hilarious.
It is. He said
But
that.
it is.
Yes.
That's just hilarious.
So it's a different level of praise. So I'm like, James is joking, I'm joking, everyone's chopping it up, and Roy's like just like hanging. And then at one point, I'm like, Roy, get in the like he was just like just watching. And then I took photos of them, and then James goes, "Yo, I'm so happy to do that song with you. I really fuck with your shit." And then Terrace comes in and goes, "You know, Rory's like one of like the dopest producers out right now." And then Rory's face, bro. I don't have it on camera. Like I wish I filmed
Did Rory
it.
do that thing he always does?
I wish I filmed it. I wish I had audio or video when Terrace
Rory,
said that.
You know, Rory keep a drum kit in his phone. But yo, I got these, this record. If you,
His phone
I got this
is
record if you
sick.
want to like. He's holding James
No.
here. Yo, I got this record if you want.
Yo, Aunt laughing.
That's Rory. Yo, that's Rory. That's Rory's bag right there. Rory always got a record for a nigga. If a nigga,
Facts.
one
As
thing
he
Rory gonna
should.
have when he
But-
see a nigga's a
As
record.
he
Yo, I
should.
got this. Yo,
Roy
like,
went
But to what Julian is saying, when I'm around people that like I revere like you would not fucking believe,
yeah.
I was actually the fly on the wall. Like, I was
he
too
was
scared.
the
I was too
quietest, but it
scared
was
to
weird 'cause
fucking.
He was the quietest person in the room. Like I was like, I've met that, but I don't know them like that. Rory obviously has a close relationship, but like I was the one far more social. Rory was just like hanging, just like chilling. It was really good. Like,
So he was
wholesome.
really being a fly on the wall.
It was
this
really
time.
wholesome.
I mean, Terrace, I'll argue and yell at all fucking day because that's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
my
yeah.
man's. But around James, that was like our first time kicking it,
Yeah.
and I'm in his green room before a show. Like he got in ears seeing like when he's supposed to be cued. Like
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah. Just shutting the fuck up.
Yeah.
Just shutting the fuck. Sometimes
I
it's
was-
good to just shut the fuck
I was
up.
very when Julian called me and told me that, I was very happy for you on a friend level that you got to experience that.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was cool to watch and to be a part of. That was that green room is so much fun. And those guys are great.
See, now you know how it feels to meet people that you idolize.
You ain't tell him you changed my life though, did you?
No.
Okay, you did it to Nas. How the fuck am I supposed to know you wouldn't do it to him?
Tell
He
us,
changed
Jay-
your life more than Nas did.
I ain't gonna lie.
I was with Terrace when that shit happened.
Yo, if you
I was in a session with Terrace and it was like, yo, you down the hall, come here. Oh, hey, Nas.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have definitely told James, yo, that Cocaine 80s album that summer. You were the soundtrack to a lot of wild
got you
shit,
some
my
pussy.
brother.
Rory gave it a shout out during the show. Well, I forgot the break in the moment from the crowd. I think it was when Terrace was making his introduction before James came out, and Rory just like shouted like "Cocaine 80s."
I lost sleep.
It was so
You
funny.
lost sleep
You
because
just yelled cocaine 80s?
All right, so
in a room full of people that have no idea.
Somebody was like, that gentleman needs rehab.
quiet right now because I actually didn't even realize the perception. I'm happy you're telling me how I looked in that green room.
So cute. Like,
But I suppressed so much talking in that green room.
It was killing you. Your toes was like this in your sneakers. You wanted to just jump in the motherfucking conversation.
When I yelled cocaine 80s, it was like an outer body experience where I said to myself in my head, Rory, did you just say that?
Yo.
Yo, James triggers your Tourette's?
No, life does that.
Also, we had like
cocaine 80s. Who the fuck is
he
that?
was describing things that he had done because admittedly, even Terrace said that he fucked up that specific show's introduction to James, like didn't give his full resume.
Oh, come on,
James
Terrace.
was just talking his shit, and then I don't know. Something just came over me.
Just yelled cocaine 80s.
Anywhere but here. Fly ass Pisces.
So
Do the James joint.
See, now I'm glad, Demaris, we got to be glad we didn't go. See, this is the type of shit I'm
Because I just
No.
looked at him.
I'm glad I
telling
didn't
you,
go there.
it was
Now
fun.
I'm
telling
glad
you,
I didn't
Mo,
go.
The way you give me shit, rightfully so, as my friend with certain rooms, this was like the coolest I've ever looked in my entire life, outside of my Tourette's of yelling cocaine 80.
He
Okay.
did. No, Maul in the green room. Roy was chilling.
All right, cool, man.
But trust me, in my head, I wanted to play that splice cut that I just did.
Ew.
Yo, I just chopped these drums
Yo,
up.
I got this.
Roy just takes James's in-ear out and puts an AirPod in. It's like, yo, can you listen to the sample real quick?
Yo, when James said to me how much he liked Don't Go, in my head, this is a true fucking fact. I almost want to be like, damn, you heard that?
The record he did? Damn, you heard that.
Yo, what's
It was just so weird hearing him talk about the record. Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to explain. And I'm having an off day today because I'm exhausted, but I don't have very much words for
No,
a
you
podcast
were-
today.
you
But
were flustered.
I was very much flustered, like, damn.
Yeah.
And then when Terrace said that shit about the production, I was just like, all right, I'm just going to stand here. And
Yeah. Fuck it. Like
Roy turned to me, he goes, "You fucking hear that?" He said,
did you like go home and like
No.
tell Kia like, damn, everything
Of course,
worth
what
it? Like,
did he?
no,
It's-
I lost sleep over yelling cocaine 80s at the show. I went to,
That's a nasty
me and
moment.
Ant went to the next night, and I almost didn't even want to go into the green room because I was in my head of like,
Just heard
did I fuck up his show by yelling cocaine 80s like that?
cocaine 80s. Why? Why do you just yell that?
I don't know.
It's all good, man. That's a guy that you look
You
up
were
to.
being a fan. That happened.
Super talented. I understand, man. Sometimes you you're fortunate enough to be around people that you have this certain, level of respect for their artistry, and you just yell cocaine 80s. Fuck it.
I was clapping like a proud mother at that show.
Yeah. As you should, man. I like that. See, it's okay for men to admit that they, like people and idolize certain artists. Like, it's okay.
It might have been the first time I've ever done like a call and repeat at a show. Like the way
Oh,
we
like
used
you
to
were
joke
engaged.
about like, we're not putting our hands up. We're not, doing the call and respond.
Oh, no, you were.
I think every time James said for the crowd to do something, I did it.
That's nasty.
That's something.
That is so. You better be glad you didn't go with a female. You better be so shit. A woman would have lost so much respect for you that night. Like, ew. Like, what are you doing? Like, you raising your hands when a guy says put your hands up? Like,
They said make some noise. Where he said, "Woo!"
Yeah. Highest octave I could hit.
oh my God, that's disgusting.
And then we went out after we linked with Boz. Momo was DJing. We had a night. We had like
Happy
a real
birthday,
proper night.
Boz.
It's Boz's birthday.
Today's Boz's birthday?
Boz.
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday, Boz.
Happy birthday.
We didn't
My
really
God.
have a night. Like we drove up to the club.
Yeah, you left pretty early.
Julian took me down some like dungeon, went around an apartment building, down to the A train, then back up, and we
All right.
ended up in a club.
Okay.
And I said, "What's up to boss?" And then grabbed Julian. I said, "I'm leaving."
It was Silencio on 57th.
Oh, silence. No, that spot.
Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Boz, man. Good dude.
But yeah, I wish I could offer more to this conversation, but
Nah, man.
I was
I'm
a
glad-
loss of words for most of.
I'm glad you went and got to experience one of the guys that you really look up to in this music business and see him perform. That was dope.
Yeah, and I would have been way too terrified to be like, "Hey, you want to hear this?"
Because you actually respect his music opinion. That's why.
See, but that's fucked up to say because, like, I idolize Trackmasters, but I'm cool in a room with them to like give opinions. Yo, listen to this, whatever. James, I'm terrified of.
Which is
Just
funny 'cause
I'm
he's
actually-
the nicest guy. You could not be like a less intimidating person. I feel like he's probably easy to work with collaboratively. Right?
Yeah, but
Like-
if he held something up to James and like James was like, yeah, I see what you did there, Rory might quit music.
I see what you did there. It's hilarious. What did I do, James? What did I do right there? Tell me.
What was even more embarrassing was I posted a clip of the show on my IG story and added him, and he reposted it and then replied to the video in my DMs.
Mhm.
And I scrolled up to all the blue. I was like, God, I hope he doesn't scroll up.
Oh no, he scrolled. He saw.
Oh
that.
no.
He saw all of that.
It was
shit.
all stuff for Phone Can Die, but it's just like already how I felt. And then when he DM'd me back off that shit, I was like, I hope he doesn't scroll up and see
Oh no, he saw.
the 15 bounces I sent with no reply.
He definitely saw it.
It has been officially 1 year since the drop of I Thought It'd Be Different.
Yeah.
Woo woo.
Congrats. How you
Thanks,
feeling?
man.
1 year old.
Has
1
it
year.
been
You have a
different?
1 year. Well, you have a 1.5 year old,
Yeah.
but you have a 1 year old album.
Time that perfectly.
This is what I posted.
Timed that perfectly is hilarious.
This is what I posted to my close friends while we were in the green room. The only thing I thought was cool about the year anniversary is that no homo. I got to spend it with James.
That was very homo.
No homo doesn't work on that one for some reason. Yeah.
That was very.
It was the
homo.
only thing I was like, oh, all right, maybe this is like cool year shit. I put the worst close friends like year anniversary. Year old today, it represents so much chaos in my life. Fuck this album, but it's incredible. Couldn't be more grateful.
It's very you.
That's a definitely a you caption. Now this is gonna make this thing really gay. Like this is a 360 deal gay. Is James in your close friends?
No.
Okay, that would have been very gay.
That would have been disgusting.
I don't even think he follows me back. Why would I put him in my close friend?
Yo,
That
and
makes it
over
even
here about to
funnier.
pee on himself.
That
He's
makes it
laughing
even
so
funnier.
hard.
Answer my close friends.
That makes it very gay.
You know what's so fucked? I'm so glad. I'm so mad I'm just off today. Because I was so cool over the weekend.
No, you smoked
Now
it.
this entire thing just makes me seem like
You
the
ran out.
weirdest
Your
fucking human
meters
being.
Nah,
ran.
because now he's realized he's playing back every moment in his head now.
James not going to listen to this, but if in the event that he does, he's gonna look at me like the biggest weirdo ever. Like, all right, so that's what that guy was thinking while he was cool in the green room.
Yeah, exactly. It's okay, man. We get so like men get so like weird when it's like shit like that. Like women, they just lean into it. Just lean into it. You're a fan. It's okay. It's okay to be a fan of somebody. I think men have a hard time like accepting that. It's okay to be a fan of someone, especially somebody that's really talented. That's dope.
Oh no, I'm always on the side of when I'm a fan.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
He
You
a
just, you know.
fan, he a fan, he a fan.
See, that's what they
Freaky
do.
ass nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
See? That's what they do to make you like feel insecure about yourself.
Fucking with you.
You think I'm a 69 god for James?
All right.
See, you made it.
See,
weird.
because I don't like this because I was there and I feel like this is like a throuple thing that's going on.
Yeah,
now.
nah, you was part of it too. You was part of the weird shit.
I didn't sign up
Well,
for
I'm
that.
happy. I'm happy that you guys have fun.
I had a blast.
And to our listeners
try-
that signed up to our party, I'm sorry that we didn't have it.
I'm trying to remember Julian's swag. I was so in my head that
We were laughing.
I didn't
was
even really
joking.
peep like how Julian was.
Nah,
moving, man.
Aunt, back me up.
Julian waved to me on FaceTime. I almost hung up the phone.
And
I
it
was-
was probably a
I was the funniest guy in the
He
room.
was like, "Hi, Ma." I was like, "Yo,
Okay.
listen, man, the game is on. I'm about to hang up, though. Don't say hi to me."
No, you were hanging because Terrace was cutting you up.
No, that's my guy, man. I do want to have a real talk with Terrace. I had an interesting talk with Omar Epps over the weekend too over the phone.
Look who you talk to.
That's my guy. Shout out,
He is a listener of this podcast.
that's
Shout out
my
to
guy.
No, I
Shout
know.
out to
He
Omar.
is?
Yeah.
Shout out to Omar. He's married.
Demaris
He's been married for
adjusting her
I'm
years.
sorry.
Yeah.
He's been married for years.
Titties
Omar
is still in
Epps
the
was
same
one of my
place.
first. He was one of my first crushes.
He's also been married since he was your first crush.
Mm.
You
Since he
add
was
that
probably
in there
born.
too. You don't want to add
Him
that in
and
there.
the Steelers coach.
Yeah. But shout out to Omar Epps.
The
Wait.
Steelers coach.
It's a joke. It's a joke. This
Actually, this would be a
Wait,
good
you have
question.
a weird crush on Mike Tomlin?
Tomlin?
Well, because he
Wait.
probably resembles Omar Epps.
Oh yeah, I guess. All
yeah,
right.
that was the joke. Yeah, I missed it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But since we have Ant in the room, me and Omar Epps, he hit me and he said, "Yo, listen, man, quick question. I don't want you to like give me a knee-jerk reaction. Just think about it. is Off the Wall a better album than Thriller?
Yes.
And I said, I don't know. But after listening, because I went and I listened to Off the Wall and I listened to Thriller, and I hit him back and I said, I think I know why you feel like Off the Wall is better. Off the Wall has more of that R&B vibe that we naturally like. Thriller was more of a pop. There was some R&B in there, but that was more of a pop album than Off the Wall was. Off the Wall was Mike really digging into his R&B, all the way R&B, traditional R&B bag. But then he started like comparing songs, and I'm like, it's crazy that these songs are from the same artist that we're comparing in this text right now. Like, Mike is the illest dude ever, bro. Like, it's not even close. When you start comparing his records to his records, it's like, how does an artist make this much great music? And that was like, what, a 3-year span, maybe?
Yeah.
Thriller is better than Off the Wall, but not by much.
I prefer Off the Wall, but I mean, Thriller is, if we're going off like the Apple Music conversation that we had, it's the greatest album, period. No. But I prefer Off the Wall. I prefer Bad over Thriller, but.
Yeah, Thriller is like a greatest hits collection. Like, there's not a miss on it's off the, not to say that there's a throwaway on Off the Wall, but Thriller is just like.
It's like that in the Bob Marley Legend album.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, everything is a fucking.
Is it like all Diamond Records?
Bad would probably be my favorite Michael Jackson album if I had to pick a favorite.
Bad is definitely my favorite. But I would go Off the Wall second and Thriller third as my personal preference. And then wherever the Free Willy shit, that's over there.
The Free Willy.
That's over there.
Yeah, how you gonna just wave off the Free Willy shit like that? Like, yeah, that's crazy.
And then what was the album that had butterflies on it?
That was
Invincible.
Invincible.
Damn, wait, Dangerous might. Hold on, because Bad. My favorite Michael Jackson songs are Liberian Girl and Dirty Diana, which is why I like Bad so much. But Dangerous might be the one.
Dangerous was a crazy album.
Damn, Mike has some fucking Jesus Christ. These albums are so concise.
And as much as I lean on the Prince side for that debate, once you start looking at everything on Wikipedia, like just looking at the track list, it's like,
but that's what I'm saying.
It's like, all right, man.
That's why that Prince shit was always capped to me. All you fake musicians with the Prince was, yes, Prince might have been more talented. Prince did not have better music than Michael Jackson. We got to stop.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would argue Prince is the more talented artist musician. That's not even up for debate. I don't see how that's an argument. Mike just makes better music, but Prince is a better artist.
Yeah, I mean, when you play that many instruments,
yeah, it's not fair to compare.
It's like like, come on.
Mike's career looks like AI. Like this shouldn't even be real. Like, how do you have this perfect of a discography?
Yeah, it's actually crazy to look at.
It's sick.
Yeah, it's wild.
And listen, I love Diamonds and Pearls. I love all that shit. Prince is my guy, but when you really look at this shit, this isn't even human. That you could have every 3 albums, everything's a hit.
Yeah.
Like legendary classic hits.
So
like the undeniable hit record. Like not the ones that you can sit here and argue.
Debate.
It's
like, bro, it's not even, these are all hit records. Like, it's crazy, man.
And you know, I'm big Beehive, and I always say the next person to Mike would be Beyonce.
She can't sit musically with me.
When you sit and look at this, it's like, listen,
No, it's not
yo,
fair.
4 is a classic, but I don't.
Nobody can sit musically with Mike.
No, Mike.
It's impossible.
Michael Jackson is on a entirely different scale than any of these artists. But it's just fun to go back now and, you know, listen to the albums and the music and kind of just like compare it to what's going on.
Okay, the real question here, since we got all my homoerotic shit out with the James thing, how did you and Omar Epps on the phone end up in this conversation?
Yeah.
Because that's way gayer than me sitting in a green room with James.
How?
How did you and Omar just start
talking about
just
Michael
talking
Jackson?
Mike?
Yeah, you and Omar.
That sounds romantic.
Does it? It's Michael Jackson. Who doesn't listen to Michael Jackson?
But how do y'all even get on that debate?
I
Like,
think it may have been a conversation.
Walk me through. Hey,
it was coming off of
And
the
then-
conversation that we had a few days ago about the whole
list?
Drake and Kendrick shit.
okay.
So I guess just in the midst of us coming out of that conversation, it just turned into a music thing. And he probably was just home thinking about it. And he just texted me and asked me. And I thought it was a good question. Because at first I was like, come on, Thriller, without a doubt. But then when you sit and you look, like I said, you go to Off the Wall and you look at it, you like, wait, hold up. This ain't, yeah, it's like this is almost the same shit. Just obviously Michael during Thriller just changed music, videos. He just became the biggest artist in the world at the Thriller album. But just the music, if you just everything aside, Off the Wall is right there.
Ironically, I texted Julian and Demaris over the weekend for a Patreon topic. I want to dissect that Quincy Jones interview. It's 6 years old now. I reread it while I was waiting for my computer at Apple.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to dedicate a whole Patreon episode to dissecting that. That's
Quincy
the wildest.
Jones?
It's the wildest interview I've ever read in my life.
Quincy Jones is like when you if you didn't watch his documentary, I don't know how you didn't watch it yet, but definitely watch Quincy Jones documentary on Netflix. For somebody to have, it's almost like you can't believe the type of shit that Quincy Jones has lived, done, seen, been a part of. Like he casually talks about Frank Sinatra. Like just throws a name out. Yeah, like me and Frank, this is how we did it, and we just shook hands. And I'm like, wait, what? like, how do you just throw those type of people, Miles Davis and Sammy Davis, and I'm just like, what the Michael Jackson? He's like, yeah, I remember when Little Michael came in. Little Michael, like he called him, Little Mike came in and I'm like, yo, who is this guy?
The guy from Vulture that interviewed him out the gate. First question, like little fluff, whatever. I mean, you've seen a lot. He said, yeah, I've seen too much. I wish I didn't see it. And he said, like what? He said, I know who killed JFK. That's how the interview starts.
And I believe him. How about that? I believe Quincy Jones when he says that.
Oh, no, he says the name.
I believe it. I believe him. That's the type of life, the legend, the fucking icon, idol Quincy Jones has lived, done, been a part of. Quincy Jones is like the guy in a movie that's in every scene, but you don't notice it until they point it out. It's like, yo, look, there he goes right there. It's like, wait, he was in the room when that happened? Yes. Like he's just
This reminded me of Einstein and Oppenheimer. He just kept popping out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's Quincy Jones.
Why was he like everywhere in that movie?
He's everywhere. He's had a hand in everything. He's been a part of. If you have some of your biggest, most favorite songs, record artists ever, I guarantee you somewhere in there, Quincy Jones' thumbprint is there on that artist.
So was his birthday over the weekend? Did he turn 91? Because how I even got on this entire thing was my pops saying, so Quincy Jones is 91.
No.
That would be such a bucket list interview. My pops be doing what he's... All right, so I don't even know where my pops out of nowhere said...
He had a couple bruises. Okay.
He was high.
Yeah.
He was saying bucket list interview. And I replied, his family isn't letting him next to a microphone after that last interview. He said Richard Pryor fucked Marvin Gaye the last time someone put a microphone in.
He just said Richard Pryor and Marlon Brando used to fuck each other too. That's what it was. Yeah. That
made me read that interview again while I was at Apple to send to my pops. And I sent it to them like, Patreon episode. We're breaking down that entire interview. Next Patreon episode.
That's definitely...
Because I could talk for 6 hours right now if we really want to get into what he said in that last...
This is his quote. Brando used to go cha-cha dancing with us, which is just a hilarious sentence out the gate. And then he said he could dance his ass off. He was the most charming motherfucker you'd ever met. He'd fuck anything. He'd fuck a mailbox, James Baldwin, Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye. Look at the names that he just threw out there.
That's sick. Running off them names like after mailbox.
Legend.
He'd fuck a mailbox, James Baldwin.
To go into James Baldwin after a mailbox.
Yeah, I felt bad for shitting on Julian last episode because I sent this quote to my dad. What were your first impression of the Beatles is what Vulture asked Quincy Jones.
That's right. Shit on them.
That they were the worst musicians in the world.
Thank you.
They were no playing motherfuckers. Paul was the worst bass player I've ever heard. And Ringo, don't even get me started.
Yo, Quincy, you know
Quincy
what it
is the GOAT.
That's right.
He's at that point now where it's just like, yo, listen, man, I'm getting all my shit off before
validated.
I check out. Yeah, I'm getting all my shit off. Fuck it.
He was... Back to the Mike shit, though. He was saying Mike stole a whole lot of shit.
He did. So what?
I don't give a rat's ass.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? All these guys steal.
I want to leave Drake alone, man.
We don't care either. Steal Drake. Keep doing your thing. We've said that before.
Quentin didn't get the publishing he deserved, and Quincy went a whole list of names that never even got a point on a Michael Jackson record that he stole full records from.
Gotta love Quincy Jones, living legend, man. Shout out to Quincy Jones. So we got some new music over the weekend.
Your guy responded.
My guy responded?
Yeah.
Who's my guy? Drake? What do you respond
no,
with?
It's Kendrick. Yeah, of course.
Another embarrassing moment I just had embarrassing moments over the weekend. When this Sexy Red album dropped, I text Demaris at
3 a.m.
3 a.m. Yo, you up? She hit me the next morning like, yo, is everything okay? I was like, nah, I was listening to Sexy Red album. Just want to talk to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was jamming at 3 a.m. by myself.
You actually listened to the album?
Do you still
Whole thing.
think the clock is off? Clock is on?
Yeah, still think the clock.
I
is on.
listened to 2 of the records that didn't have Drake on them, and they were hard to listen to.
That Outside record, oh my God. With Mike Will made it, that shit goes crazy.
It's a good record.
The one she moaning on? Oh, that shit is gonna go off.
All right, listen.
It goes crazy.
Yo, you see, I can't.
She might ruin the youth, but it's catchy.
I can't bring myself to listen to it though. I just can't. Like I can't press play on this shit.
I mean, you're already a Republican, but all the way through it, I started feeling more and more like a Republican, and like we need to get back to the nuclear family. She was stunned about having this song's for the bitches with 5 baby daddies. I was like, this is an awful message, but it sounds amazing.
Yo,
It has
she
an audience.
said-
It has
she
an
said,
audience.
eat my pussy on my period, blood dripping down your face. I said,
All right, now sexy. Hold on. See, we gotta relax. That's not
wow.
That's your guy's girl, though.
okay. What does that mean?
It's 2 bad bitches, you know?
I also texted Maul at midnight when this came out and said, what is Drake doing? Which he did not reply to.
I didn't know what you was talking about. I read that the next day and I was like, what the fuck is Rory talking about? I thought Drake did some wild shit. Like,
I'm here to stand up for Drake because if you're a strategist, what strategy do you tell him to go? He's in the same boat kind of as Maul's not gonna like this, but as Cole when it comes to everybody's waiting for what you're gonna say next, and you can't come with the braggadocious shit because the general consensus is that you lost. So you have to come with this. Like, what did y'all want him to do?
I'm not mad at him leaning into it, but he has to go full villain at this point. Like he has to keep this energy up with the BBL shit, with objectifying women. Like everything Kendrick said in Meet the Grams, he confirmed in this verse, which is fine. But he's got to live there now.
Yeah, but he's been living there.
That's his life.
Yeah, this is life.
he's
was
got
the
3
point.
condos there.
Yeah, but things are different now. Let's not act like people aren't looking at Drake differently for the first time ever.
Second time.
It was fine living in that world before. We gotta think. We
Differently
gotta
how,
think before Euphoria and after AD, BC. We have to figure life with Drake is like that. So yeah, if you're gonna lean into this, I'm with it. Listen, it's a cool verse. Whatever, I get it. But you gotta kind of like be the villain for real now.
I think that he will lean into more of a villain type of energy moving forward. But I think for this record, with Sexy Red, I mean, this is just a fun record. This is not about, any of that shit. I do like the whole play off the whole BBL Drizzy thing. I thought that was cool. It was smart. Lean into that.
Was
Flip
it?
Make it your own. Yeah, why not? Especially if it's on a record with somebody like Sexy Red. Yeah. Why not?
I felt like if he was gonna rap over that, make that the next diss record. Like,
Nah,
don't even
no.
touch that. Like, you add into it even more.
Man, you gotta have fun with that shit. He not mad at that. That it's to me, it's showing that, okay, I'm gonna take that, like, cool, that's what you're trying to, all right, well, let me take that, make it my own, flip it, have fun with it. Like, it's not more so about, oh, this is still a part of the whole energy from the beef. Like, no, this isn't that. This
No,
is like, okay,
Everything still is.
Nah.
Cole included.
No, it's not.
Well,
right.
Cole's situation is different from Drake's situation.
Time will pass and everyone will be fine. But in this moment right now, if you look at that Friday, after everything that ensued over the last month, we got a zesty drill record from Cole and Drake rapping about all the shit Kendrick accused him of on Meet the Grams. He's the boogeyman.
But you don't think that was part of his angle to do that?
Yeah, but does it hit?
No, I think
so.
I think this is a little a good strategy, but a little too late. I think Drake's trying to go in on a joke, but he's the butt of the joke, and he thinks like, "Oh, I'm in on it now." It's like, no, we're still clowning you. Just because you rapped over it doesn't mean it's now your moment. Like, you still lost. That's how I look at it.
I think
I was like, you're a little too late, bro. Like, this is cute, but it's not gonna dig you out of the hole you're already in.
I don't even think he cares about that though.
I don't either, but
I don't think he cares.
Preference.
I think the people who listen to Sexy Red's music are gonna enjoy the Drake verse, and people who just listen to Drake are gonna enjoy the Drake verse. I don't.
Yeah,
think
like why? But why you saying like he's in a hole and all? Like, what is that? What people? How people feel?
the
He's in a
general
hole?
consensus is that he lost ball. That's
Yeah.
the
No,
general consensus.
I get that part, but what hole is he in?
He's Drake. He's not in a hole.
Obviously, he's not. No, yeah, you should.
But
be.
the
But that's what I'm.
but the perception and the brand for the first time has looked different. It didn't even affect him when the ghostwriting shit came out. This is the first time his brand has been compromised. So everything he does now is going to be judged drastically different than
How-
it was before.
Okay, but how has the brand been compromised?
Kendrick Duckworth, what's his last name?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty cool last name.
Kendrick compromised the brand.
How?
That's really his last name.
The number one record in the world is calling him a pedophile.
Oh, fuck out of here.
That's
That
just a
matters,
fact.
Maul.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I think, again, time will pass and everyone will be fine. But everything that Drake does now, Cole as well,
Is under
is going to be
microscope.
judged drastically different than it ever has been before. So yeah, this probably in the long run, this was a good move. Just fucking do some clown shit and have a blast so everyone can start to get away from this.
It is
Instead of
going-
doing some hard rap record, I get why Cole and Drake both made those moves. But I'm still going to look at it under the microscope as the month of May 2024.
Mhm.
This has all been in 1 month.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're looking at Cole different after that whole thing when he's talking about Shorty in his phone named Grippy. And then
Well,
Drake just doing the BBL shit. Like,
that sound like you hating a little bit. I don't know.
what am I hating on?
Like Shorty, his phone name Grippy. Okay,
It's a wild name to put in your phone.
I. You definitely saved the girl on your phone. That's some wild shit.
What's the wildest name?
Yeah, a guy's name, so I wouldn't get caught.
James.
Baldwin?
That's fun. No. All right. See,
I like it.
that was funny.
Oh, I don't even know where I'm having a rough day.
So
It's
rate,
under a microscope, man.
rate the
That's all I'm
verse
saying.
1 to 10.
Which verses?
Drake's. We know how you feel about Cole's. Drake's. Rate the verse.
I actually think Cole's verse is good. I just wish Cole wasn't rapping it.
That's a wild kind of hate.
You sounded like Maul when you said
That's
that.
a weird type of hate.
Yo, see, that's what I'm saying. Why he sound like me? Why?
Because you keep saying you don't want to hear Cole rap. That sounded like something you was.
It's a great verse for that song. And when we were playing it last episode, I was like, this is going to work. It's not for me, but I wish someone else besides Cole was rapping that.
Just 'cause
I
you
wish
don't
Cole
like-
wrote that and someone else just rapped it.
That's what somebody
It's
said.
like,
y'all.
that's not hate. It's just,
Somebody on Twitter said, I thought this was AI, and then I found out it was really Cole. I was like, it's gonna all feel like that for a while, I think.
I have no rating for either of those
Yeah, I
records
think
except for I
Those records
apologize
ain't
to
well, no,
Kendrick
the Cole
Lamar
record is for
for saying he wasn't the boogeyman.
you said what?
We're in the aftershock phase of this whole beef still. Yeah, it's over, but like we're still under the lens of all that just happened. So shit's gonna be weird for a little bit.
I'm interested to see on the music that both of these artists respectfully put out coming out of this.
Solo music, you
Yeah.
mean?
I think Drake
agree.
goes on that hype.
Fuck
he talked
features,
about.
fuck all of that shit. I want to hear what Kendrick has, what Drake has, and although I probably
You're gonna listen
was
to
gonna
it.
I'm gonna force myself to listen to Cole,
Well,
But he-
you're going to listen
he
to
pissed
the
me
fall
off.
off and you're going to enjoy
but
it.
he pissed
Yes.
me off. He
That's
pissed
fair.
me
He
off.
can
And
make you
that's
mad. He still makes great
I
music.
still can't believe Cole did that shit, bro. That is the crazy. I don't think y'all understand how crazy that is.
I think I'm madder at the Friday. I actually would have preferred if Cole just came out talking this shit. No rapper could fuck with me. I would have preferred that over Grippy.
Yeah, man, that shit is just I don't know.
No worry and mouth.
Maul, we had Clay on the podcast. We were talking about running track in college. What do you think my over-under with a 40-yard dash right now would be?
40, I got you at I say 5'8".
I ran 4.6 at one point.
It's over for that.
You putting all your money down to bet on that?
Absolutely.
For the over?
Absolutely.
I'm taking the under for sure. And maybe DraftKings will add that to a pick 6. New fantasy game from DraftKings, an official partner of the NBA. Here's how to play, Maul. During the NBA playoffs, pick between 2 and 6 players and choose if they'll have more or less of a stat. Rebounds, points, assists, and more.
Download the new DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code RoryMall for a shot at huge cash prizes. That's code RoryMall only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 18 plus in most eligible states. Age varies by jurisdiction. Eligibility restrictions apply. Pick 6 not available in all states, including but not limited to Connecticut and New York. For up-to-date list of states, visit dkng.co/pick6states. Void where prohibited. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos. Rory, you know what I wish? I wish we could travel without having to pack.
Yeah.
But I don't like wearing jeans on a plane.
Okay.
No jeans on a plane.
I agree.
With Mack Weldon, the A sweatpants,
best.
Oh my goodness. Comfort, look, you can go from the airport straight to lunch, straight to a meeting if you have to. Love the sweatpants.
I could fly right to Singapore right now with the air knit boxers. I could sit all day. I could pod all day in those.
Breathe.
Just sit right here. Fine.
Air flowing.
It's going everywhere.
Mack Weldon makes timeless apparel with modern performance fabrics for guys like us, Rory, who want to look and feel sharp without sacrificing comfort.
Never that. They're not flashy, just classic. Always in style and made from the world's most comfortable performance materials. Mack Weldon clothes are designed to fit your style and the demands of modern life.
Get timeless looks with modern comfort from Mack Weldon. Go to mackweldon.com and get 20% off your first order with promo code RoryMall. That's MackWeldon.com, promo code RoryMall.
Two gentlemen that didn't see eye to eye that were also involved with this beef. Metro more than 21 Savage. Went on IG Live. 21 was on live and Metro joined. And then pretty early into the live of him joining, 21 found some comments that Metro left before he jumped on.
Yo, mic ain't working, bro. You on that po-ass Wi-Fi. Your mic ain't working, my nigga.
Poor ass Wi-Fi is hilarious.
Is this Metro on?
Talking shit. Bitch, get off my live, bitch.
21 Savage and Metro.
I ain't even see all them.
So in the middle of the him joining, he saw that Metro was leaving some pretty fucked up comments. Not fucked up, but like, you know, unfavorable comments about 21 Savage.
What did he call him? An OVO Savage?
Yeah.
What wrong with this nigga? I'm from the block, this nigga.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bullying.
So he blocked Metro after accepting him in his live.
One person. Submit report. Fuck. Wrong with that nigga.
1021 snitched?
Submit report is hilarious.
He's so funny.
Is he OVO 21 though?
I mean, well, Drake is obviously his guy. But I mean, him and Metro are obviously cool.
That was his guy before the Drake shit.
Yeah, no, they still cool. I think this is all just in fun and jokes and shit like that. I don't think this is no real beef. But
there was another clip like weeks ago when someone asked him that on IG Live, and he was like, "They'll figure it out." Like I felt bad for 21 at that point.
They'll figure it out.
Like I felt for him.
But
like, being in the middle of that type of shit is insane because this isn't just some behind the scenes riff now. Like this is a whole different animal when.
But you can understand that type of role. Like you cool with both parties right now, beefing and
been there before.
You got to play this kind of neutral ground as much as possible, and you hope that it doesn't go too overboard. So you can understand that the position that 21 has. It's like, damn, these are both my guys. Obviously, you know, he's probably had a relationship with Metro longer than he's had a relationship with Drake, but Drake has probably done more for 21's career than
I don't know about all that.
Explain.
Just swing around in the chair. Crazy, Aunt.
Explain.
How many projects did Metro and 21 have?
I don't know, but one of them I really, really like.
Let's pull up Metro and 21. Because they have Savage Mode 1 and 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which I think definitely built a lot of 21's core.
For sure.
I'm pretty sure Metro Boomin produced Bank Account. 21's probably his biggest record.
He produced X too.
He did most of what I'm looking here. The Issa album, he did damn near that entire thing.
Bank Account was actually produced by 21 Savage. Metro just looped the beat for him. But Bank Account was produced by 21 Savage.
Okay. Well, yeah, I think that.
Wait, what?
Yeah. He came out on Everyday Struggle.
Why you look so confused?
Yo, he was like, what?
Why you look so confused though?
What do you mean he just looped the beat?
On 21 on Everyday Struggle, 21 Savage appeared as a guest. When asked about his production on the track, 21 stated, Bank Account was just straight me. Metro just dragged it out to make it long enough for me to rap on and added the little pauses in the beat. But the melody, the bass, the sample, the hi-hat, I did all of that.
Okay, so he just engineered it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just wasn't sure what you meant. Like he just came in and was like, "Yo, loop that."
No.
I did all the
He
hard
just
part.
he just did copy and paste in Pro Tools a bunch of fucking times. All right, cool. All right, well,
Now you
listen,
just
man, that's
take it-
important.
You Metro take it and do what I did, but keep doing it over and over. Like, keep making it do that over and over and over.
No, I know how to hit Command V in Pro Tools as well.
Yeah.
Just
Keep making
Just
it
keep
do what
doing
it do. Make it do what it do. But yeah, I think that obviously all of that, everything that Metro did for 21 as far as, you know, his sound and creating his core following and his sound that he has obviously holds its place. But I think what Drake was able to do was put 21 on a different level. He took all of that and elevated it to the level it's at now. The Her Loss album, obviously, the tour, I think that turned 21 probably into the biggest star that he is now.
I mean, but if you refer to the last verse of Not Like Us, might have done more for Drake.
I don't even know the last verse of Not Like Us.
I know you don't.
What is the
Check
last
it
verse?
out.
What does that mean?
Savage helped you get your lingo up.
No, I was a baby.
Oh. What is
No,
that?
I was just suggesting that what people have said about Drake way before the Kendrick beef, of that he just takes from people. And that he was really just doing this shit with 21.
You said 21 gave you
that was to
fake-
help Drake. It wasn't to help 21.
21 gave you false street cred.
I don't even care about that bar.
That was his involvement.
I believe it or not, and I hate to be on Maul's side with this whole thing. I really hate the third verse of Not Like Us.
You don't like history lessons?
2 Chainz said you good, but he lied. I hate that verse so much.
I just think it's
Because he
funny.
could have cooked. Like, there's a lot to deal with what he's saying.
Yeah.
But
the direction he went, but he just didn't do it well.
yeah, like I didn't even like Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up. Like, I just didn't get it. He started out crazy with the history lesson, but then just didn't land the point, in my opinion. But who am I? I'm just a white guy that goes to Atlanta
You know they
and minds
hate,
his business.
they hate
So-
white people in hip hop.
I ain't gonna lie. I hope Drake don't never give none of these niggas another verse again in his life.
Well, that's not fair because
I
they didn't
hope
say
he
nothing.
don't give a nigga. All your day parties is gonna be trash as a motherfucker if you got to listen to this trash shit that's out here without Drake. Y'all day parties is gonna suck.
Wait, we can't just play old Drake music at day parties?
No, I mean, of course, you're gonna have to play some Drake music for the
Lil
party
Tyler?
to be dope. I'm just talking about new shit. I hope he don't give a nigga a verse ever again. And I want to see what you niggas is streaming at that point.
All right, so out of everyone that was on that list with push-ups, everyone
No,
you
I'm talking
named?
about everybody. Nobody.
No, that's not how Drake operates, though.
I'm all right.
He's
That's
saying
why I
what
said
he
what I
wants.
said.
So you just want Drake to do solo work.
Because now all of a sudden it's beef. Oh, he gave you
Sexy
street
red.
cred. He helped your lingo. And he's what? What are y'all niggas talking about, man? Stop acting like he didn't help all of you niggas. That's all I'm saying. Like that shit is crazy. Like you can't, because I think it's dope when you admit, like, nah, he definitely gave a nigga a look. I think that's flying the beef. To be like, nah, that nigga definitely helped me out. You can shit on the nigga that helped you out, but you ain't got to act like he didn't help you out, is what I'm saying.
But none of those people did that outside of like the people who are beefing with him. None of the people that Kendrick named did that.
I'm just talking about the narrative that's being painted. Oh, he stole from them. He needed that artist for street cred. He needed it. Nigga, no, he didn't. What are you talking about? You think Drake needs street cred? Drake don't need to go in the streets. Nigga ain't selling drugs. He's selling music.
Man, I told you, ask 21, could you do something for me?
You doing the math.
No, he's not.
Can you text my pussy ex for me?
Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like,
It sounded
niggas
You
so
ain't feel
good
that?
at-
You ain't feel that, Demaris?
Yeah, I felt
You
it, but
definitely
I'm,
text the ex for your girl before.
but I'm
Don't
a
do that.
woman.
Okay. What that mean? I can't text one of my homeboy's exes for him?
Can you
Please
talk
don't
to
do
my
that.
pussy
Why
ex
not?
for me?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Like if she got him blocked,
Listen, the shit slap.
if she got him blocked, I'm like, yo,
Song is
listen,
incredible.
like if she got him blocked, my man like, yo, dog, text her, tell her please, dog. Like I'm blocked. I can't text my ex for my homeboy or his ex for him. Like she got him blocked. Like I could definitely see that happening. Like, yo, she got me blocked on everything, though. Tell her I love her.
Yeah, but why she gotta be a pussy?
I mean, well, you know, that's
Still smoke, yeah.
Yeah, that's a specific
And
choice
she
of
has
words.
a pussy.
Two things could be true.
If my ex has me blocked and I ask my homeboy to text her and say I love you, she's gonna block my homeboy too.
We all blocked. Fuck it.
Your
But as your
homeboy was
homie-
blocked before he even
As your
texted me.
homie, what I'm gonna do? Say like, nah, I ain't gonna do that.
I guess maybe if it was
Yes.
savage, it'd be different. I don't know.
You gotta text like, yo, all right, man, here, or at least give it. Oh yeah, man, take my
Maybe
phone and text.
21 is that friend, like in the relationship that he could be. Oh shit, it's all coming together.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's the mediator between
Mm-hmm.
Metro and Drake. All right, maybe that is 21 Savage. He's that type of person. He's the friend that can talk to your ex. He can figure out where the conflict is. Like, yo, I know he's tripping. Let me talk to you. Try to get this information.
21 gonna make her laugh a little bit, so she
Yeah.
got his.
Nah, don't make my girl laugh. We not doing that. You ain't texting my girl and y'all laughing and shit. The fuck? Now you going against everything I just asked you to do. Don't be funny, nigga.
He walked down the street with Amber Rose with a shirt that said, "I'm a slut." So
He's for the
That's
women.
that- yeah,
He's a
that-
feminist.
that's the guy I need in my corner to text my pussy ex.
What? Fuck you looking at me like that for? He did
Oh,
it.
21 a feminist. Don't do that.
He is.
Bro, he was at the slut walk. He's a feminist.
You do crazy things for love, man. He was in love. All right? It is what it is.
He was slutting it up.
I probably would have did that too. I was never mad at 21 when he did that. I got it. I understood it.
Look at that. They look like they just left Comic-Con.
You got that. I know that pussy fire. Because niggas ain't doing that.
21 hasn't done that since.
I know she was in there doing some crazy shit to that nigga. Cause look at the shit he was
He's
doing.
holding a sign that says, I'm a hoe too.
Can y'all not?
Oh, I know that shit fire. You know when it's fire. You can look at your man and tell this nigga he eating different. He doing all kind of shit. He in there motherfucking drinking smoothies and shit. Like, nigga. She got that nigga going to rallies. She got that nigga.
Never meditated a day in his life.
Yo, I was never mad at that nigga 21, bro. Never.
What's the wildest shit? Because obviously, to your point, this is obviously out of his character. What's the wildest shit a girl's like you've done to try to impress a girl or like do to get her approval?
Is that me?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that really looks a lot like Rory.
Oh shit. I think I might have tried a Pilates class with a girl. Never again.
Whoa, my God.
Never again.
I was gonna say mine's doing yoga classes.
Never again.
That shit sucked.
That Pilates shit is for the that shit is that little machine. You look at that shit, you're like, oh, what the fuck? Yeah, all right. You lay down and start trying that shit if you
The
want
reformer?
to. Fam, that shit is
crazy.
That shit is crazy. That Pilates shit is different.
I might have done like a quick once over of astrology. Even though I publicly hated that shit.
You downloaded the app?
Yeah. I tried to sound like I knew what I was talking about. I went deep into her sign. Even though I'd be on this podcast, like, yo, fuck that. So if she listened to one episode, she would know that I was full of shit. But
Yeah.
I think I did a whole astrology.
Yeah,
thing.
so we can't be mad at 21 for holding the I'm a hoe 2 sign and going to the million. What was it? Million Slut March? What was that name of it? No, for real. Wasn't it something like
It was Slut
It was
Walk.
just a slut
Oh,
walk.
Slut
The
Walk.
Million Slut March.
I mean,
it's fucking insane.
I thought that's what it was called. I thought it was the Million Slut March. I don't know. All right, Slut Walk, whatever.
J Electronics is gonna snuff you next time you see.
Why? Why? I thought that's what they called it. But okay, I would have did the Slut Walk too. I'm not mad at 21 for that at all, man. I totally understand. Like,
Oh, I'm linking at the slut walk.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, actually, I don't know how more of his homeboys wasn't with him. I don't know. Yo, where you going? To the what? Nigga, we going.
I don't think there's ever been a better response to, yo, are they outside? No, they're all outside right
Yeah,
now.
today in the same park.
Just follow them.
Give me a
sounds pretty
sign. I'm a hoe too. I'd have had I'm a hoe too right next to that nigga. Like, what? Y'all niggas is for Amber? Man, listen, y'all niggas is crazy.
Or, and for just women's ability to like sleep with who they want without being shamed.
No.
Yeah,
too
but
far, too
that's
far.
secondary. When your girl's
Amber.
Amber, like that's the priority. Wherever she going, I'm going. That's priority. Oh, and then you get there and ask her, yo, so what's this for? Like, I don't know what it's for.
So what y'all cause?
Yo, so what y'all, yeah, like,
I thought this was for MS.
yeah, like, what we walking for again? Oh, okay, all right, fuck it. We outside.
I bet we sluts today.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
Well,
good.
in the way in which women can...
I only have 5 bodies.
Yeah.
That'd be my
Yeah,
time.
but are women okay? So y'all are dating women, right? Are women still getting that off like in their 30s? Because like I know in your 20s, like that's when you were supposed to get it off.
Get what
But
off?
like in I only have 5
Who
bodies.
asked that
But
though?
in your 30s, are women still getting off the I only have 5 bodies? Like you can't only have 5 bodies. From
What do you mean
8
by getting it off? You can say it, but whether I'm gonna believe it or not, no.
But also, like, who?
You can't get that off from 19 to 40. Like
Who asked that?
you'd be surprised.
Am I tripping? I think that's some loser ass shit to do. Is to ask someone that how many people have you fucked? I think that's the
I think
loser
it's
ass
loser
shit.
too, but men still ask.
I
That's
think the
crazy
last
to
time
ask
I
that.
asked that, I was in high school.
Yeah.
When it was like,
You're a fucking loser if you ask women that.
I mean, we've established already in this episode that I'm a loser. So me
Well,
asking,
No, but like when you're
Men-
like 16, it's like,
men
oh,
be
have you
lo-
fucked yet? It's different when you're like that young.
yeah,
Men-
that, I,
men be
I was
losers,
just curious.
Julian.
Like you're in your 30s, 40s. You how many?
I wouldn't even.
Shut up.
I don't even want to know the answer to any of that
Yeah,
shit.
why does that even matter? Was you gonna undo the dick? Like I don't get what's the goal?
How many,
They wanna know if
how many
she's
bodies
worth-
you got this
she's-
week so I know to wear a condom or not.
That's a much better question.
Right?
Yeah.
That's a logical one.
Or just like, when's the last time you've been tested? Like something that's like relevant to like what you're about to do, not like, yo, did you catch 13 dicks in 2012? Like, gives a shit.
2012 was a good year to catch a dick.
What if she did catch 13 in 2012? How you feeling?
It's fine. It's whatever. Like, it's actually not that bad of a percentage. 365 days, 13. That's not, I'm not a math guy, but that's not a high number.
That's more. No, that's more than once a month. It's like 1.12 a month.
If it's a leap year,
I was about to say, if there's a leap year,
yeah.
February 29th.
12 day, a dick
You
a
got
month.
that. You got that 13th dick.
Snuck it in right before New Year's.
Like
Y'all are
paid the
stupid.
dick forward. That's wild.
Averaging
the dick
I know I'm gonna
forward.
get killed for this. 13 bodies a year is not crazy. A dick a month.
I don't know, and for my own ego, I don't even think about these types of things.
niggas don't want to know how many niggas they girls slept with.
Because then you can start calculating how many inches that is.
What?
We already know the rabbit holes I go down. If I start thinking about if 13 bodies is too much for a year, and then I find out certain information,
Yo,
I don't need that type of stress in my
men
life.
never want to know
Then
how
you
many.
could do the math on like how many inches. So like if
What are you talking about right now?
no, sorry,
Sorry.
Ann started smoking, so now I'm getting high. But if it was 13
Don't,
dicks,
don't
say,
blame it though. Don't do that.
What's the average dick?
You
size?
think about-
Weed
you think
smoke
about
ain't never
inch dick.
wanted to make me want to calculate inches of dick. I don't even know why you got your phone out right now.
Well, it's calculated.
Put your phone away.
Calculated.
Put your phone away.
What's the average length?
Put your phone away. You're
not
asking me
gonna-
crazy shit right now.
All
We're not gonna solve for X.
Yeah, like, what is he talking about? Weed smoke ain't never made a nigga want to multiply dicks. Like,
It's not
put your
just
calculator
inches, it's
away.
math.
Put your fucking calculator away, bro. Yo, you tripping right now.
All
He
right.
pulled out his phone and said, all right, 13 dicks times
Times-
2.
Times 5 inches.
5. That's the average. That's okay. That's average.
That's some sick.
Yo.
You went to college.
I would
Why
have
you
an
doing that
issue-
type of math? What you
60 inches of dick over the course of a calendar year. Is that a lot? I don't know.
In 3 business days.
365 divided by.
doing? Yeah.
All right. So how? Not only now you think about your girl's sexual partners, you're thinking about the size of the dick with every last one of them.
No.
How are you gauging that?
No, I'm just curious. Like I'm saying, if someone were to care so much about the body count of their person they're trying to sleep with, what would they want that information for? In my mind, if I'm asking for that information, I would just do like a light calculation, see how many inches that is per year.
That's how your brain works?
I mean, what do you want these numbers for? If you're not going to do something,
I don't want
with
the
them?
numbers. Let's start there.
But I don't want them
Let's
all.
start
For the record,
there.
I don't either. I'm saying for those who
Yeah, but
ask,
now you got your calculator in your hand, and I don't understand like how we even got there.
20%.
Rory, help me out. How do we get to the calculator?
Because then you go at that point, then you find out who our exes are going to the IG. Like, nah, he looked like a soft 8.
Soft 8, soft 7. Okay, let's throw a
Yeah,
couple
like,
wild cards in there.
so now you got to
He looks
inflate the
soft eight
numbers.
to me.
You got to inflate the numbers a little bit. Like, what are you doing? Put your phone away, bro. What are you doing?
All right, let's not be misogynistic. Let's put it on this side. Would you guys be embarrassed if there was a gymnasium where you could put every girl you've slept with? Would you
Oh,
be embarrassed?
God.
Would I be embarrassed?
Yes.
What do you mean a
Nah.
gymnasium? What do you mean by that?
I wouldn't be embarrassed.
Y'all get pussy, so I was trying to.
like just have every girl
like
you
fill up
ever.
a venue.
I only have 5 bodies, so it
Yeah.
could just be the lounge over there.
Yeah. So if
But
you,
with
if
y'all-
you saying have
Mine would look like that Trump
to
rally.
have every woman you've ever slept with in a
Ew,
room
Julian.
or in an area in a space.
Yes.
Would I be embarrassed?
A peer space, a WeWork, Airbnb,
Wherever they fit.
They can stay
Wherever
away
they
from
fit
each other.
comfortably.
MetLife for you.
For me. Would I be in...
Because that's
I
why I'm
wouldn't
not
say
measuring
embarrassed.
the amount of dick that my girl has went through.
Yeah, because if you had to,
because I know if I legitimately had every person I've slept with in front of me, I would probably curl up in a ball and feel ashamed of myself forever.
yeah,
So,
like
yeah.
how
But
many
why, though?
liters
Why?
of pussy juice have you drank?
What? No. I was gonna say pussies are cavernous, so then you just measure the inverse, which is like how deep is the pussy. So you can instead of length, it would be digging a hole in the ground. So how far down by way of how shallow or deep a pussy
Yeah, you
is.
should shut the fuck up now. Anyway, so you're saying
So
like...
can you stand in a hole of the amount of pussy that you fucked? Is
You're
my
saying-
analogy.
I would get to where the submarine for the Titanic exploded.
Wow, it's impressive.
I have 5 bodies. I'm just hypothetically.
No, that's
Ask
good.
your question.
So all of the women you've ever been with in a room,
Mm.
would you be embarrassed?
Yes.
I wouldn't say I'd be embarrassed. I would.
Not of them, of me and my decisions. Like, what was I doing?
1,000%.
Why-
The
why
interesting
did I-
part
why
of
did I-
that for
why did I
me-
do that?
I also wouldn't recognize and most of it. I don't know who the fuck. What's up?
And this is going to sound like some therapy gaslighting, but we are not defined by our mistakes. So that's why I'm not trying to measure any dick my girl went through. There's so much shit I'm embarrassed about. Like, I have to have the same grace to someone else.
Yeah.
I've made a lot of fucking mistakes, and I would be embarrassed looking at the people I've slept with before.
The interesting part for me would be, you know how you have those girls that you've been with and you forgot their name?
Or never knew it.
Name. I was gonna say that's great. Name. I've reintroduced myself to women I've slept with.
Yeah,
Same.
but that's what I'm saying. I would want to
Like,
see.
fucking name.
I've gotten, Rory, are you serious? Oh, we met before?
Nice to meet you. You fucked
We
me.
fucked.
Oh my God.
That's happened a few times.
No, listen, I'm not proud of it.
I just told you I would have went with 21 to
Years
that
ago, by
walk.
the way.
I would have went. I would have accompanied that brother right next to him. Like I would gladly. But that's fucked up though when you think about it. As a woman and a guy forget that he had sex with you. Damn. That's tough.
I feel like you've done that. There's no fucking
You've
way.
definitely done
Me?
that.
Yes.
For sure.
All right, so don't judge us.
I'm not judging. I said that's tough for a girl. Like if she's
Now
the girl
I'm
that,
thinking about if there's anybody that can forget that they slept with me. Like there's anybody I remember having sex with that probably forgot they slept with me. I'm gonna be thinking about that. That's
For
thoughts gonna haunt me.
100%.
Is it probably
100%.
you got delete me pussy?
100%. A guy has slept with you and forgot you.
You know why I don't think that is, and it literally has nothing to do with my sexual prowess or anything like that. The majority of the people that I've slept with have been friends of, like, there was a relationship there, either there before or thereafter. Like,
Oh, okay.
like you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like we ran, and you're gonna see me again. Like we ran in similar
Got
circles.
you.
You knew who I was before we slept together. So that's probably why.
You never had a meet out of
One-night
nowhere
stand.
hookup? You never had that?
No, not with somebody who I didn't know, like, of them. Like I've done that with a friend of a friend, but we became friends after. Like I've never, every time I try to have a one night stand, I end up in a relationship. So I'm dead ass. I'm dead.
Hey,
Yo, every
air high
time,
five.
every time I tried to
That's
have
how
a
all
one
my
night
relationships
stand,
start.
every time I tried to have a one night stand, I end up in a relationship. That's some
Yeah.
funny shit.
So
I
You don't
think
know how to
those are
shake 'em?
usually the most successful relationships. When y'all fuck the first night.
Because I think it gets all of that out the way. Like, you know, the weird space of courting, and not that courting is weird, but like that whole,
I just think there's less pressure and like expectations at that point.
yeah, it's like, all right, we
the
removed
build up
all
of
of that.
all this, like now I'm viewing you in a way of like I have to court you. I'm being a representation of myself. Like
Yeah,
when y'all just fuck, and then it's like, yo, I think you're cool. We should get to know each other.
yeah.
Best way, in my opinion.
Yeah, because once you've seen each other naked, sex faces, watch me walk to the bathroom with the condom on, like what's more
Or
vulnerable
off.
than that? Yeah, it's like, come on. Like I don't have, what
Yeah.
secrets?
If they can survive Demaris' Jadakiss voice,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just feel like it gets rid of that representative that you bring to like
Mm-hmm.
first dates, courting, and all that shit. Like,
Yeah.
all right, man, we've had sex already.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to lie about anything anymore.
Right.
I had sex before this date.
So Nicki Minaj was arrested and released
free Nick.
in Amsterdam.
She was freed.
okay.
I didn't see. I didn't.
I
keep
think
up with it.
we traded El Chapo for her, or whatever the United States does anytime someone gets locked up.
How long did they did they detain her for?
A couple hours. I think.
Yeah.
And she was in Amsterdam.
I don't get it. How did she get arrested for weed possession? Everything's legal in Amsterdam.
It's
Well,
called drug trafficking.
going
You
through the
can't-
airport.
Yeah.
Oh, she brought it. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, that's not smart.
Wait, did she bring it to Amsterdam, or they was trying to fly out of Amsterdam?
I think it had to be 2 because she had a show and I think she missed the show.
Oh, okay.
Or she might have had a show somewhere else that she missed, but I don't remember. But she
Bringing weed to Amsterdam is fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
it's like, what are you doing? Let's
I
just
think
stand-
that's the plot of the second Harold and Kumar
stand
movie.
to the beach.
Yeah, like you're going to Amsterdam. Like I promise you're gonna get some great weed there.
I mean, I give her some grace the way I did Joel Santana. Sometimes you grab the wrong bag.
yeah.
Nah, you're right. I ain't even think about it like that.
Sometimes
I've
when
grabbed,
you're
I've grabbed the roll bag so many times going to
Joel's just grabbed the one that had the gun in it.
Yeah. Damn.
Or sometimes something is just in your bag all the time. You don't even
Yeah.
think to, because I've accidentally bought drugs through the airport and I didn't even know it was just in that bag that I packed. Like I didn't even think
I
about it.
accidentally bring water bottles through. So weed, I can understand.
Yeah.
But I mean, I saw her whole Twitter response of, it's because my tour is so successful and they're trying to bring me down. Nah, sometimes you just forget weeds in the bag.
Yeah. Sometimes you just
Your tour is super
you
successful.
traveling
You're
with
smoking
drugs
shit
and they
right now.
find it.
Like,
Yeah, like that's all.
you're doing all the numbers. Great, but
So did they reschedule the show? I'm sure they had to.
Actually, I think they might have just canceled it.
Nah, they got to. There's no way they just gonna cancel that show. They got to reschedule that show because I'm pretty sure it was probably sold out.
listen, you got your man on tour. Just have him hold the weed.
Yeah,
It's postponed. They
There you go,
postponed it,
yeah. they got to have the show has to happen though. But I mean, shout out to Nicki. You know, stay safe out there, and I'm glad that she was released, and hopefully this is something that doesn't happen again. Because I did see the live where they was trying to tell her to get into the van, and Nicki was like, "I'm not going in there." I was like, "Yo, I know that feeling. That little tight ass cubby they try to put you in. Nah, I'm not fucking with it."
Can you explain Gag City to me? Are you a resident?
Of Gag City? No, what is Gag City?
That's her whole thing.
That's Nicki's it's like her thing. Like it's basically like the tour, the concert. It's just Nicki's little imaginary world with her barbs.
So, but what does Gag like? What does Gag mean in that regard?
Gag is like kind of like, oh god,
Like I'm killing y'all, like choke
yeah,
on it.
kind of
eat it?
like that. Like oh he
Like, eat it?
like ate you up. It's
Yeah.
another
Gotcha,
yeah,
okay.
that kind of thing.
No, I've just seen her hashtag it for like a year. I just didn't know what it meant, and I didn't want to ask or
You don't
click
want
it.
your Gag City passport, Rory?
No, I think
One-way ticket to Gag?
I'll use my United States issued.
Were y'all
Passport.
Ghetto Gaggers fans?
Excuse me?
Wow, I haven't heard Ghetto. Wow, it's been so long since I've heard that.
What is Ghetto Gaggers?
Think about it, Maul.
Well, I know what gagging is, but I know what ghetto is too, so I can.
There you go.
But like,
No,
what?
I'm trying to use context clues and I still don't get it.
But like when you hear gag, your initial thought was probably getting head.
Yeah.
So Ghetto Gaggers was a sub porn site of just like this hood
Aggressive
bitches,
head?
just hood bitches just throwing dick. Just
Okay.
crazy.
Oh wow, I missed that.
I don't want to put this on the screen, but
Yeah, please don't. Thank you.
yeah,
Is it still?
Calculator
We're
that
gonna go look that up.
Is
on
it
the
still
way
a thing?
home. Yeah, I think they're still operating.
they're still operating.
yeah, at least they have archive footage. I don't know if they're still dropping classics today, but they
What years
definitely-
were we talking? Like, what's the resolution of this footage?
I think that was probably like 08.
Look at Peach
2009.
around 2008.
That was like 2008.
It was just like the most aggressive, just like spit.
But see, all of this shit changed. We don't get platforms like this anymore because you have OnlyFans now. So it's like, women that are doing do these videos, they put them
Make
out
their
themselves.
own money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, is OnlyFans like bankrupting the porn industry? Like, are they losing money? Is Pornhub losing money? Or maybe like the
Doubt
I know
sites?
Pornhub's become a promotional tool for a lot of OnlyFans people.
Yeah, for
they,
sure.
They put a lot of their content up there still. And
Yeah, because
accounts
they have so many people that visit those sites still.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like 5-minute clips for
second to Google for most visit site.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's probably like the browser sites that are
yeah,
probably losing more than Pornhub is
and the production company
in the
I was
name.
gonna
It's
say
just the hub of where all the porn is. Like
Mhm.
Yeah,
that shit is the timeline. So I think the subscription ones are probably losing. Because them chicks is like, I'll just go straight to the consumer.
Yeah. And I'll go to like, because you could be searching through those sites for who you specifically want to see when you could just go directly to who you want to see and pay for all their content.
Yeah, these chicks is just, they're taking a Tech 9 business approach with their porn.
It's pressing t-shirts.
Why do I need to sign to a major?
No, but you joking, but that's
I know,
really
I'm
what
dead
it
ass.
is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. We don't need to do that subscription shit where you're paying me fucking $10K for a scene.
Yeah, nah.
I can make that shit in a day.
Exactly.
But
one scene, one clip.
Did you see this Lizzo shit?
No, I came in and y'all asked me about it. And y'all said, no, we're gonna show it to you on camera. So all right, just tell me, am I gonna give a reaction that may get me canceled?
No,
you won't.
No.
Okay, cool.
No.
All right, Julian, roll the tape.
Yeah, all I need to know is the South Park dropped a new episode and it's about Ozempic.
Okay.
There we go.
I was telling you, Sheila, these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself.
I think it's cool that
Watching
Lizzo
Randy
still
go out and
uses
exercise all the time and not eating as
headphones
much.
with a cord.
But I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has.
True artist.
Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Manjaro?
Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance would only pay for those if I had diabetes.
But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight?
Lizzo's
Don't
already
you
pissed.
know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Manjaro. I've controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
It was Lizzo's face.
Makes you feel good about your weight. And it costs 90% less than Ozempic.
My standards and my expectations.
It's Lizzo.
I love that they're on go-karts.
I don't give two shits.
Lizzo helps you eat everything you want and keep physical activity to a minimum. Some patients report constipation while listening to Lizzo. Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis, hypothermia,
Fucking album!
Are you living with concerns of obesity?
Ask about the power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
That's crazy.
I thought that was dope.
I think it's dope too. And I think she thought it was dope too.
She liked it.
She
so
liked it.
The rest of the clip is her saying, like, look, I made it to South Park. Like, this is dope. I taught people not to give a fuck. Like, she was
Yeah.
pretty proud of it. But
That's fire.
it
I
was
think that's
cool.
exactly what it is. You don't give a fuck. Like, it is what it is. Like, Lizzo's comfortable in her skin. We all know that. Like, yeah.
That is Lizzo fucking song.
And then it's South Park. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? That's like, bro, that's South Park.
Episode is
And
great,
they
by the way.
went easy on her.
Yeah.
They went extremely easy.
Kanye is still rapping about South Park to this day.
Yeah. Like,
That's how upset he is.
Yeah, but no, I thought that was dope. I don't think that was nothing too crazy. I mean, you know.
Well, I mean,
Shout out to Lizzo for being, you know, not being so full of herself to where she would get upset at some shit like that. Like, she seemed like she just was like, the album part when he was listening to the album, that
She's like, not the fuck.
yeah, not the fucking album. But
Yo.
I mean, I thought that was cool, man. Like, these are some of the classic, you know, cartoons and shows that we all grew up watching and we love. So if you've that is a nod to Lizzo being as successful and as, you know, big of an artist as she is.
Julian sent that to me over the weekend, and I replied with, after that period, I can tell that she's going to take that suppressed rage out on one of her employees.
Make him go to a strip club.
She is so pretty. When I was watching that clip and she has like no makeup, hair not done, I was looking at her face. I was like, Lizzo is a very pretty girl.
But all big girls got pretty faces.
They do. Thank you. I finally found somebody that agree with me. It be big girls and I'd be like, y'all don't see that face card?
And the thing is, if Lizzo was to get too small, she probably it would look. It's like it always goes that way. It's like, you ain't as pretty as you.
Is she not on Ozempic or any of those?
No.
That's dope because like that, because there's people where it's like this is cool until there's an opportunity to change the circumstances.
Yeah,
but she's not doing it. She's just staying herself. That's dope.
All right, do we have voicemails?
We do. Let's just lean into what we know. A wild case of cheating.
I'm gonna try to make this fast. So this is D from Houston, and I just want to know which one is worse to y'all, and what would y'all do? Because me and my homies, we kind of fucked up about it.
D from Houston.
So I have one associate who found out he was getting cheated on by his girl because the nigga she was cheating on him with tagged the nigga in a sex video on Instagram.
Initial thoughts.
What?
Oh
Wait, say
my
that
God.
again?
He
His
got
friend doesn't
died.
even. This is a lie.
Wait, his friend did what?
The guy tagged his girl on a sex video on Instagram.
A guy that was fucking his girl before? He got with her?
Like cheating.
Oh, shit.
So it probably was like some type of sex meme. Like I've gotten tagged in a sex meme before.
Okay.
Yeah.
My brain
I
was
thought it was
going
the
to
actual
like
video.
a video of them
that's
fucking.
what he said.
All right, well,
That
let's
can't
play.
happen on Instagram.
I don't know.
What can't?
Private friends?
Yeah, you can't play that on Instagram.
Yeah.
Twitter now.
Twitter, you could.
They would have had the whole fucking date.
that matches the algorithms.
yeah.
Elon would have retweeted it.
Absolutely.
All right, we'll go along
Rewind it
with
a little
with-
bit just so we can hear. 'Cause I want to.
And I just want to know which one is worse to y'all and what would y'all do? Because me and my homies, we kind of fucked up about it. So I have one associate who found out he was getting cheated on by his girl because the nigga she was cheating on him with tagged the nigga in a sex video on Instagram.
That sounds like he was.
He tagged the boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay. Side nigga tagged the boyfriend in a sex video. Go ahead.
Loser.
His girl was getting thrashed. But
That's a lie. That's a lie.
It's
You
a lie,
can't
then.
you can't post porn
You can't
on,
put that shit on
on
Instagram.
Instagram.
You can, and we'll get blocked, but you can.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, well,
second question. I mean, the second story is
This
a
one's
bit
crazier.
longer. So this dude found out he was getting cheated on because he had a medical incident at home and was trying to get in contact with his shorty, but she wasn't answering because she was getting thrashed. So he ends up going to the hospital, a whole bunch of shit. Like they come out, like he gets out, gets into an argument with her, so on and so forth, because she comes clean as to where she was. This the whole ordeal happens. But in the argument, for some reason, he told her to leave his house. He told her to leave, but he left his house first. He got picked up by his partner. She got picked up by the nigga. While him and his partner are going down the road or going down the highway, the nigga catches up to them with her in the car and rolls the window down so that Buddy could see his girl giving the other nigga top.
This did not. None of this happened. None of this happened.
Think is worse?
D from Houston is a liar, but it's cool. We could just talk about this.
None of this happened. None of that happened.
That ain't real, man. Yeah, D, don't. He caught up.
This is all a lie.
It's a lie.
Something that
man.
isn't a lie that is kind of funny. There was one time I was driving with a girl and she said, "Can you slow down? I'd never want to die with a man I'm not supposed to be with."
Oh shit.
Damn.
That's real.
Because you do be driving fast.
No, but real shit though.
I respect that. Yeah, I respect that.
She
Oh,
wasn't.
my
She
God.
was not supposed to be with me. She had her own thing going on.
Yeah.
Slow down. I'm not.
Yeah.
I can't die in
Bad
a car
time.
accident cheating.
Bad.
In a Mazda.
Yeah, you was trying to swerve and stunt. Slow down, partner.
You can't stunt in a Mazda. Nor swerve. You're gonna feel every single turn.
Yeah, but that's some bullshit. Ain't that's not a real story though. Like I don't even want to.
Okay, say it's fake. What's worse though of the two?
I think Instagram. for
I
sure.
think D from Houston is the worst.
Mm.
Instagram-
Making up those two stories in your head is crazy.
Yeah. Tagging the Instagram video in this scenario though, to me is worse because that probably will reach more people than me just seeing you in the car. Like,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I would go with the second half. Now we're in person. Everyone's gonna die.
See,
Instagram, like, all right, cool. We could diffuse the situation. Did you pull up to me in a car and that's going on? Everyone's dead.
Would you crash into them?
Bodies.
We're all done.
How would you handle that?
Not in a smart way.
Because you're also not the one driving. Remember, in this scenario, his friend's driving, so you can't crash your friend's car.
So Maul, you driving, Rory in a passenger, his bitch pull up, and she giving another nigga head. What you do? I hate talking about fake scenarios, but what you doing?
And I don't even like that I'm the one in the passenger seat and it's my bitch.
Well,
Like,
because
that's
Maul doesn't
crazy.
have a woman.
Also, let's try to make it real with my.
Yeah, so because we can picture it.
I mean,
So I can picture the inches.
One of the 13.
Maul, how would you handle that if that was your boy?
If that was your boy's the fake.
You going
part.
on the wild goose chase?
Yeah, we gotta follow this car. Yeah, we're gonna drive. Either we gonna drive to wherever y'all headed, or we just gonna drive this shit to the gas run out.
I'll take it sicker. All right, what type of car are we in?
I don't know. We could be in a BMW.
What would Maul have if he had a car?
What year?
Rory said he'd crash that
24.
shit. I'll buy you a new car.
No, because I'm trying to think in the trunk, if they have the spare tire, there's always the rent shit right there. Because it's not my car. I'm trying to think what I would grab out of Maul's car.
What weapon?
If I know what year it is. The trunk definitely has something to change a tire, and that's going right through that window with me.
Like you gonna fly with the Okay.
All right,
But
Jason
why?
He put the window down.
But why?
But why not?
See, that's at that point, if your girl's
don't
in the
want that
car,
bitch. At that point, you don't want that bitch.
Like, what we doing, bro?
Look how she moving. You don't
Yeah,
want
like
that
yo, fuck, like nigga.
Oh yeah, no. Let's make a rational decision when you're watching your girl give someone else head.
We wouldn't watch. I would get off at the next exit. I'm like, yo, I don't want you to see that, man. Let's get off.
Let's get off.
Yeah, let's get off the highway, man.
Niggas getting off in Williamsburg.
Yeah.
You supposed to be on your way to Queens.
Yeah, I wouldn't let my homeboy like go crazy over that shit. Like,
Talk about this often. I make stupid decisions. I know for a fact, if we pulled up to a fucking red light and my girl is giving some guy head, I'm gonna be like, yo, pull off. She's not worth it.
no, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't.
Rory's crashing out.
I'm crashing the fuck
yes,
out.
you're gonna try to crash out, but you're not driving. Maul's driving.
Yeah, like I wouldn't let you, like, you know.
What, you got the child lock on? I'll just get out the fucking car. I don't need Maul's permission.
Nah, man, you can't. All right, you crash out, you hop out, you break the windows out, then what?
Nothing. Go cry in the corner.
See, this is what I'm saying. So just
you're asking for a rational thought in an irrational situation.
Well, because it hasn't happened, we need to just talk about it. Like, okay, just think about it for a second. After you break out the windows, you're gonna cry. You still be upset. Then what?
I don't know. Produce my Netflix murder mystery while I'm doing life.
No, man, you can't kill no girl over that.
That next album gonna be some fire.
Yeah, like I think dudes just get caught up in that shit. Like, just like it. Listen, I would be hurt. I'd be like, damn, that's crazy, but I'm not going to go to jail and be hurt and be in the fucking cell thinking about what I just saw. Like, where's the sense in that?
Of course, we had this conversation, I don't know, like 2 or 3 episodes ago of why the fuck would you even crash out over somebody? Now you're sitting in jail. Like,
yeah,
I'm doing that.
That's why it's important to think about it before the scenario ever presents itself.
And I'm saying to ask a man
I get
to
it.
pull
In
up
that
to
moment-
a red light and see his girl sucking dick to make a rational decision. Be like,
yeah, it's tough.
Maul,
let's go get a vegan burger.
Let's go, bro.
Yeah,
Bitch ain't worth
let's get out of here, man.
Well, to be fair,
no, that's how I know Maul is,
Well, to be
is full
fair,
of shit.
no.
Because if I told Maul to pull off, he's like, you just gonna let her suck dick in front of you?
No, but to be fair, you have to remember that in this fake scenario that D came up with, they had already gotten into an argument because she had told him I was cheating. Like he straight said, yo, I was having a panic attack at the house. You wasn't here. Where the fuck was you at? I was calling you. And she told him, well, I was with so-and-so. Like I was out having sex. I was with so-and-so. So you already know, like, oh, we're leaving the house because she's a cheating ass bitch. Like I kicked her out because she's a cheating ass bitch. So she pull up sucking a nigga dick. It's like, you already know she a cheating ass bitch. What's the point?
Well, that's why this scenario is a complete fucking lie.
It's such a lie.
That would never happen.
In a bad
never
lie.
happen.
That would never happen.
Please stop calling with
You know the
fake
chances of
voicemails.
that happening? You know what the chances of that ever happening are?
That's the boldest bitch on earth if that ever
Yeah,
existed.
that doesn't happen. You're not going to end up in the same spot as your man in another car.
And if your man just kicked you out, bro, you're not in a sucking dick mood. You homeless.
Well, that's why she needs to get the new home.
It depends.
That's the perfect time to
Yeah,
suck
but
dick.
like get to the house, like damn, like
Well, you got to earn your keep.
we were
Also,
just
the real-
feminists this whole episode.
The real issue here
She needs a place
is
to stay.
roadhead is dangerous.
Sure is.
Yeah.
I never got roadhead. I always wanted it, but I don't have a car, so it's not really going to happen.
It's-
Trainhead.
Oh, that's old school.
Wait, what?
You got head on the train?
You know how many times I've ridden the subway in New York?
You've
You've gotten head on the
bare ass on the MTA?
You won't eat on the train.
You think I pulled I don't have to pull my pants all the way down to
through
get
the hole, through the little
bare ass on the subway. Who does that?
I don't know. Maybe
a lot of people.
Well,
You been on the train lately?
Bare ass? No, man. Who the fuck is doing that?
Who's sucking
Yeah.
dick on the subway? It stinks.
And how many
in there.
people are in the car? Is this like a
We
solo?
was young. We was like 19, man. It was late at night. It was like
We was young. I thought you was about to say like we was 13, 14. You was an adult.
Like 18?
19, yeah.
That's young.
19
an
is
adult.
young.
18.
I've got,
I think
I've
we
got
might have
head
still
in
been
the
in high
cab, and that's the craziest as far as
Oh,
public
I've done
transportation.
that. That's fun.
Yeah, I've gotten head on the subway, head on the Metro North.
I'm talking about driving though. That's why in the car I was thinking as a passenger, yeah, of course.
I could understand the Metro North, but like
It's the same shit.
I mean, what Were you on an express or local? Like you couldn't wait?
She couldn't wait.
Local's sick. That door's slinging open every
man.
25 seconds.
I've been there. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she couldn't wait. See,
Suck dick
the
on the
woman
train?
right
On
there.
the train?
No, not on the train. No, he's a wild nigga for that. He said she couldn't wait.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
It don't sound
I've
too
never
crazy
judged
now
you.
when a woman
If
see-
I found out you suck dick on the train, I'm judging Demaris.
You would judge me? You would
Yes.
fire me?
Demaris definitely gave head on the train.
Stop
before.
fucking playing with me.
You don't have to answer this?
Stop fucking playing with
What's
me.
the
bro.
weirdest place you suck dick?
What's the weirdest place you got head? Fuck you asking me for? What's the weirdest place you got
I'm
head?
saying I'm comfortable answering.
All
Where's the
right.
weirdest one with
place you
the dick
sucked
in your
in?
mouth? I would feel like that's more of a
You too.
violation.
Y'all ain't hear Demaris. You too.
Y'all pissing me off. Sorry, Maul pissed me off. Everybody got to get it.
How
now.
I pit? Yo, how we come back to me all the time, yo?
It's your
I
fault.
didn't even say nothing. Demaris said, "You too." I laugh. Yo, it's my fault. I didn't even say
Because he
nothing.
talking about some, yeah, Demaris definitely sucked dick on the train before. I'm still mad about that. That's why I'm taking it out on you. Like, he pissed me the fuck off.
I forgot I said that. My bad, baby. G.
How many stops before you got home?
Oh, we was all the way like low in Manhattan. Like I want to say, like,
And going to what? Pelham?
going up to like you're going to the Bronx.
Oh, so you got like
It was like a 40-minute train ride. It was like 45 minutes.
damn. Good way to stay
Yeah,
busy.
it's one of those. It was like going from Wall Street area all the way uptown.
You're nasty.
I've always
I'm nasty,
wanted
she's
a
nasty.
fucking museum bathroom, like one of the nice museums in the city. Those bathrooms are huge.
You would be fucking in a museum.
I haven't. I want to.
Oh, I thought you said you.
No, I haven't. But it'd be nice. I like art. I like sex. Be a great way to combine the two.
I like art. I like sex.
New
Somebody
York
sent me a meme the other day for Julian. They say, "Yo, send this to Julian." I want to play it.
He must be blocked.
No. I don't think. He's not. It's just
You know,
like-
speaking of while Maul looks for that, I posted a video from Saturday night of Terrace playing the sax. About 20 people responded. Yo, I thought that was Maul.
Oh, someone literally just said the same thing.
Yeah.
This was
and then someone connected that my story and your story were similar, and they were like, "Oh, you guys had a mandate."
this was just now. Thought this was small.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was you, Maul.
Terrace.
Yeah,
Really?
That's kind of racist because
Yeah,
Maul looks nothing like that.
It's just that they see you around another black guy and they just think it's me. I guess I don't know.
This same thing when I posted Peach and everybody was like, oh my God, Gary Owens.
Well, I could see that. Like I get that.
I've never put two and two together.
Yeah, Peach is definitely Gary Owen. Owen, not Owens.
Wow. Pete,
Oh,
how
here you
long
go.
we known each other?
Holy
13?
shit, you look just like him.
He looks
I've never
nothing
put
like
two
him.
and two
Y'all are
together.
being white racist. This is
So?
reverse racism.
So,
Yeah.
but look at he's with a black woman. It is Peach.
That's ex-wife, but yeah.
All right, well,
Wow. Never put that together.
that's a really
Peach does look
accurate.
like-
I had at least 15 people comment that when I posted a pic with Peach.
Oh, here's the meme right here that the guy sent me.
You are gay. And being gay is okay. Send this to someone who is gay.
So they sent it to you to send to me.
Yeah. He's like, yo, send this to Julian for me. I said, all right.
Great.
I forgot to send it
I'm
to you.
sure. Yeah, this
I
playing that
forgot
on the podcast will just embolden.
I forgot
more
to send it
people.
to you. My bad.
With that said, Julian, where's the weirdest place that you suck dick?
All right. I don't ask for any edits ever. Never. No. Weirdest place I've had sex was, I think I've mentioned this before. You know that really cool aquarium at Atlantis?
In the Bahamas?
Yeah. This joint with the underground tunnel. This thing.
The water slide?
No. This is an aquarium. This is it's all over.
Oh, that
But
would be Rory's dream. You know he loves aquarium.
It runs through the whole hotel, so it looks like this throughout. But at night, it's 24/7 because it's in the hotel. So there's this. They put on these night lights, and this whole like tunnel lights up, and it's really cool as shit. But I fucked in here.
Where though?
Oh, just like in this hallway.
Like there was no
All right,
duck
I have the
off
same
area.
question
No
for
one
both of
there.
you.
Like,
Was
it's-
anyone around y'all when y'all were doing
No,
this?
because it's a private hotel. So like at night, the whole aquarium's shut down, and then like there are guests. There could have theoretically been guests at the hotel that walked down, but like
A private hotel is hilarious.
I don't know.
Hotel
Diddy
is
did
private. It was a private hotel. So if I go there, I can't get.
But
a
I mean,
room.
I meant the aquarium's closed to the public
Yeah.
at night because it's
Oh,
in the
okay.
hotel.
Private aquarium.
Gotcha.
The private aquarium, I should have said. So yeah, it looked more like this at night. It was pretty dimly lit. It's pretty cool. That was it. Yeah.
Good for you and that young lady.
Not the fish though. Poor fish.
Yeah. Sorry. to see that.
Michael Jackson's family. That one. The attorneys.
The
daughter.
rich one.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't fly out there. They flew me out. I was broke as shit.
Why'd you break up with her?
I was young.
She's black.
No, she ain't black.
And she was not black. Do you want me to answer that?
Damn, I tried to save you, man.
Nah, I'm
Fuck.
not gonna lie.
I tried to save you. All right.
You should hit her. You should swing back, circle the block.
Nah, I can't.
She had vitiligo.
You fucked it up that bad.
No, it's just not.
She was with the Jack. All right, never mind.
Rory.
You answer the
What? Huh?
question.
I'm having a rough day, man.
We know.
You answer the question.
I wouldn't say the weirdest, but one of the wilder things I've done. I went with a chick while she was looking for apartments, and
Nice.
we asked the guy like, "Hey, we're just gonna like take photos and like whatever, like give us a minute," and we fucked in an apartment that was for rent
Yeah.
on a tour.
They say female realtors are some of the biggest freaks.
No, but it wasn't.
No,
a
it wasn't.
realtor.
I was going with a chick that was looking at him.
I know, but I'm saying they say women that are realtors because they have keys and access to so many empty homes and condos, they get that off a lot. With guys that they date.
Sluts.
It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
About you, Maul? Well,
You don't think the 6 train was?
Yeah.
It was the D train.
Hey. Demaris.
Yo, you're sicker than
New
I
York
thought.
State Fair.
You fucked at a state fair?
In Syracuse.
New York State Fair. It happens in Syracuse.
So like where on the fairground?
Oh, actually, I fucked at Dorney Park, so I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's regular.
I was in the back. They have like an expedition center, and they have like a bunch of like dinosaur expeditions. Like they do different shit, like different shows and stuff. And it was in the bathroom. It was with my ex. We couldn't wait. It's a very big fairground. You know how hard. So the New York State Fair, if you're not from upstate and you've never been, in order to get out of that fair, like if you parked, in order to get out, like it's like a fucking 20-minute process. And I just didn't feel like waiting. So
You couldn't wait 20 minutes.
nah.
And neither could you.
Yeah.
It's 45. She couldn't wait.
It was the men's bathroom too, so that was pretty gross.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then we ain't gonna do that because women's bathrooms too.
Way worse.
Yeah, y'all be having some.
Yeah, women's bathrooms are pretty disgusting.
Yeah.
What do you do with all that toilet paper?
Because women just pee on the seats. It's just like, why do you all feel the need to squat and you don't know how to squat? You're just peeing on the seat. Please stop.
Actually, I'm sorry, Mo. I got head on the Peter Pan bus to DC.
See, it's all
in my defense, though. In my defense, what's the version of Red Eye for the bus?
Oh, it was like the late night.
It was that midnight shit.
Yeah.
It was going to, I think, the first DC Palooza ever. It was weird because like Cam was behind me and Austin was in front of me.
Bet, nice.
Everyone was asleep though. So I'm not as sick as Maul. It was dark and everyone was asleep.
You know, them buses always smell like shit because the bathroom is right there. Like I can never just on the Peter Pan Greyhound bus, they always smell like shit. I don't know how she your mouth was able to stay closed. Her mouth was open, which means she was smelling everything, including them seats. And
she's gangster though.
Facts.
All right, D, you're a liar, but fuck it. We have fun with your voicemail. But don't call in with these lies, man. Give us some real shit to talk about.
Do you know where the woman that gave you head on the train is right now?
Yeah.
On the train?
Yeah. No, she's not on the train, but she we still cool. Like we still speak every now and then, like not often, like every 5-6 months. Might say hello, text message or something like that. But she's like, in a relationship, moved out of New York, like, one of those type of things. But we knew each other. Yeah, we knew
after you give head on the train, you got to move out of New York.
Yeah, you got to get the fuck out of here. Yeah. You can't ride those.
Go to a new city and rebuild.
Yeah, rebrand yourself. You got to rebrand yourself in another city.
And listen, this goes back to our original point. You don't want to know your girl's past. Your girl could have sucked dick on the train. It's better you just don't know. Because I'm sure that man is so happy in his relationship right now. And if he found out that she sucked Maul's dick on the 6 train, it would be weird.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. That's bad.
Because like, what are you going to do at this point?
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck her.
Yeah. On the train?
Yeah. Fuck it, man. We all got a pass.
Peter Pan bus, and that's 2 bad places.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, prayers to everyone involved.
Yeah. Prayers to everyone. Happy life to everyone.
Shout out to women.
Shout out to women. Shout out to Kyrie Irving too. Dallas Mavericks up. No, because I'm happy for Kyrie, man. Because the NBA really tried their best to get Kyrie the fuck out of here a few years ago. They had some wild things to say about him, all coming off to him not wanting to get vaccinated thing. And then his whole, him posting the documentary when he was here in Brooklyn about he was trying to talk down on the Jews and all of that. everything they tried to build up against him to kind of put him in a negative light, I think he carried himself really well through all of that, and he continued to be who he is unapologetically. He continued to play and be the great athlete, the great ball player that he is, and to now be one win away from going back to the NBA Finals to play for another championship. I think is the best way to kind of respond to all of that shit. Him not being named to the USA Olympic team this summer, which to me was, I laughed as soon as that the roster came out and he wasn't on it, because we knew what that was. It was, they didn't want that type of energy representing America. Then you don't know what Kyrie's going to say during media day when they go over there. They was kind of scared of all of that.
We can't fund Israel with our tax dollars and have Kyrie have USA on his
exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So I just think that is just
sometimes Kanye's right.
Yeah, that's all. But I think that is just dope the way that Kyrie handled himself and has continued to do what he does best, which is play basketball at a very high level. And so shout out to Kyrie, shout out to the Dallas Mavericks. I'm rooting for them to win it all, and because Sham God is a coach with the Mavericks, and that's Harlem, so I want Sham to get a ring as well. So shout out to the Mavericks, shout out to Kyrie Irving, and yeah, it's looking like Boston, Dallas, man.
You want to see him bring back the ring to Harlem?
Sham? Oh, that would be fly for Sham to get it. That's like he's not playing, but for Sham to get a NBA championship ring, I think is super ill. So I'm rooting for Dallas to win it all this year. But they still got to handle business, so we don't want to talk prematurely. But shout out to Kyrie, man. I just love the way he's been able to handle himself coming out of all of that shit over the last few years that the NBA tried to put on his jacket. So I'm rooting for him.
Hopefully it works out, whoever they are.
What does that even mean?
You guys been keeping up with the WNBA?
The only monologue they took off Saturday Night Live in history.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got you. I haven't been keeping up with the WNBA. I haven't seen Caitlin Clark play yet.
So you hate women?
No, I love women, but I just haven't tuned into. It's still NBA playoffs right now, so that's kind of the focal point right now. But I did see this clip of Caitlin Clark getting fouled.
Angel Reese.
Well, Angel Reese getting fouled.
Alike, I know.
Yeah, no, I see.
Yeah, there's
can't tell apart.
Classic mix-up.
You can't say Caitlin without Angel. I get it. But I did see this clip of Angel Reese getting fouled hard, and I loved her response to it though. Her response to it was, that's who Angel Reese is. She's classy. She's a tough player, but her response to this foul, which I get it. She fell hard, but it wasn't like. First of all, these two are friends in real life. They play.
I don't know about them being friends, but I think
they are.
They have a relationship. I wouldn't say friends.
Well, they've known each other for years. They play ball with each other for years. I'm assuming they're friends. But the foul wasn't even that crazy.
She clotheslined her.
She didn't close.
Oh, she wrapped her hand around her throat. Look at it.
She clotheslined that girl.
She did. That's not a clothesline. See,
it's not, but she wrapped her hand around her throat and pushed down.
She didn't. Yeah.
It's like she ran into a clothesline.
Like exactly.
Same effect, yeah.
But it wasn't a clothesline.
Not like a WWE.
Yeah, clothes weren't clipped to the line.
No,
still
she wasn't clothesline. But it was a foul.
Well, she got ejected, so
I don't think she should have been ejected for that, but whatever. It is what it is. But I loved Angel Reese's response. That's the important thing here. Her response was,
what was it? I didn't even.
She's like, they're not going to take it easy on me because I'm
she
Angel
said, I'm a rookie. She welcomed me. She's welcoming me to the league. They're not going to take it easy on me.
Oh, all right, cool.
I thank her for that because I got up and I played harder, and so that's, to me, that's the dope part about that whole situation is Angel Reese, the way she's handling it, her response to it. It wasn't anything negative. She took it and she let it push her to play harder and be more aggressive. And I think they ended up winning that game. So
no, they lost.
Oh,
They lost by
game?
not by like maybe 3 points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They was calling Alyssa Draymond a Greene.
That's funny.
I saw like a whole montage of all of his bullshit. Draymond's a piece of shit.
He's a lot.
Why you say that though?
The fighting tape.
I think it was just because I watched it all like clips over the years in 1 minute
so you
thing,
can't do
but
that.
like
you don't have context. You don't have, you know what I mean? You can't do that. You can't watch a compilation of my worst moments in my career.
agreed for sure. But watching the ones on the court and then the footage that I'd already seen him snuffing dude at practice.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of a piece of shit,
The
man.
fact that a fight compilation exists should tell you all you really need to know.
Okay,
He did some fuck shit. It's the same way I felt like Embiid should have been thrown out of the whole fucking series. Like some stuff is not really aggressive play. Like you doing fuck shit at this point. Like almost coward shit in some regards.
Well, Draymond is definitely he's from that Rasheed Wallace cloth. He's from that. He's he's gonna be aggressive. He's gonna do things that's not basketball plays, and hope that the ref doesn't see all of it. Sometimes the ref catches some of it, sometimes they don't. But I don't think Draymond the person is a bad person. I think as a player, I think that he's just aggressive, and that's just his like, personality on the court.
Right.
I'm not mad at it though, man. I think it's necessary for that team. Like the Warriors need that Draymond personality. They need that energy. They need a guy like that. Yeah, see that type. They need
when
that.
He choked up.
Oh no,
Gobert.
see that shit is fine with me.
Yeah,
No,
I'm fine with that.
Threw
Like
Gobert in a headlock.
Yeah, you need a guy like that.
no,
See?
I'm fine
want
with
him-
all of that.
If I'm on the bench, I'm like, we need that nigga this summer. We need a nigga like that. Yeah, go in there,
Speaking
choke
of-
somebody,
rough
grab
week
him.
for him.
Yeah,
That spin, that
Nurkic
spin
one.
was so crazy.
He is. God,
Like
damn,
to me, that's
bro.
fuck shit.
yeah. That's
fuck shit to
That's
me.
probably to me that might be the worst of his career. That play on Nurkic.
Snuffing your teammate at practice, I think, is kind of up there too.
Well, what did he say?
Well, what did he earn the snuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes you got to
I take
punch
it
a
back.
nigga in
All
their
right, cool.
mouth.
All right.
What did he say?
Are you victim blaming?
No, I'm just saying. I just want to know what he said. That's all.
What was
Tell me what
was he
he
wearing?
said. What was he wearing? What jersey did he have on?
The same thing you're wearing. Yeah.
What was he wearing? How much did he have to drink?
That was a different type of punch, though, in practice.
Yeah, but sometimes somebody say something, man. Listen, I don't care whether we practice or not. You got to get punched in your face.
You're the same guy that said we should pull off while my girl is sucking dick at a red light.
Well, you already knew she was cheating on you, so
I already know that's my teammate.
Yeah, but fuck him.
Yo.
Yeah, sometimes your teammate need to get punched in the face. It's all good.
This is crazy, Mo.
What was he saying? What was Jordan Poole saying? We still don't know what he said. That's all I'm saying. And if you push me first, and if you put your hands on me first,
I get it.
Yeah.
Draymond threw his weight behind that punch.
Word.
Yo,
Yeah.
he jumped into it. Let me see if I can slow mo
Don't touch
down
me.
real
'Cause now it's a fight when you put your hands on me. So the fact that you stood there and act like I wasn't gonna swing, that's your fault. Duh.
And shout out to Poole, because I know that punch would have put me
Sleep.
clean out.
I mean, he did fall.
You still
He fell
to this
when
day.
Draymond went into the
watch
punch
his
after.
Legs. Watch his legs.
Yeah, he turned his computer off.
Those knees were going forward.
Yeah, he unplugged
Actually,
his,
never mind.
Yeah,
Draymond actually kind of held him up.
yeah,
he did. Because watch Jordan Poole's legs both
Bro,
buckled forward.
Yeah, he
That would put me clean. I could see how crazy that punch is.
Nah, he unplugged
Clean
his router
out.
for sure. He unplugged his router. his
I never
Wi-Fi
heard
went
that
out.
before, but I'm definitely gonna use
His
that.
Wi-Fi went out. Jordan Poole's Wi-Fi definitely
No
went
signal.
out for sure. All right, man. Well, happy Memorial Day, wherever y'all at.
Look at the coach just sitting there like this.
Yeah, man. They've seen. Listen, coaches have seen it all, man. That shit. We just saw the tape. That shit happens in practices.
Oh no,
all
he
the
put his
time.
hands on
This
his
is-
hips like, here we go again.
Yeah, this is nothing. We just happened to see this clip, but this is fights happen in pro sports locker rooms, practices every fucking day. I can promise you that. So we just happen to see that, but it is what it is. Happy Memorial Day, wherever you are, wherever you're headed, wherever you're heading from. Travel safely. And we'll be back in a couple days to kick it with y'all. We got some live show announcements coming up this week. Merch is now available, newrorymall.com. Excuse me. Live shows next week.
Yes.
Announcing next week. I'm sorry. My bad. Thank you, baby D. Next week we will be announcing live shows. Merch is now and still available. New merch will be available sometime soon. But
You sound like me trying to read ads right now.
God damn.
do I? You want me to just do that over?
Yeah,
Fuck it, I'll do that over.
No. We keep
Nah, leave it. Leave
yeah,
it.
we,
leave it.
we keep my bullshit. No, let's just,
No, we don't.
well, do it over again.
Well, we
don't-
can't keep
but keep-
all
but
of
keep-
Rory's
We don't
bullshit.
keep his bullshit
We
because it's
would-
ads.
It's on a hard drive somewhere.
The ads would pull out if they saw Rory. If we ran those.
No, we would. I would start getting Tourette's ads for like fucking Tourette's medicine and shit like that. But yes, newrorymall.com.
We should make a Patreon tier when we had the lunch with Hove one.
Mhm.
We should do a wild tier of just throwing me butchering ads, just to unload it all.
Nah, because then they'll feel sorry for you. They might be like, oh,
That
Rory.
actually gets some
They didn't feel sorry
Aw.
for Floyd Mayweather when Breakfast Club leaked him trying to read ads. We all laughed at him.
Well, we
Read
already
one
knew
page
that.
of a Harry Potter book. nigga.
But I talked to Jimmy Kimmel. You could read Cat in the Hat.
NewRoryandMall.com. Everything available there. Get what you need to get. I don't know.
Man, bye. Shit.
Fuck it, man. We out. We'll talk to y'all later. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
Yo.
No worry and mouth.